I just don't know how YouTube. Did anyone have to like look?
Not yet, I think.
I'm looking. All right, let's do the pledge.
Well, I wanna make sure that we're seen, like it's actually. Alright, almost ready, go ahead.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Town Board of Carlisle met on July 8, 2025 at 7 p.m. in the Town Hall for its regular monthly meeting. All members were present. Minutes of the June meeting were read and approved. The town received one bid from Tyler Allen for $60,001 for the loader. Cassidy motioned to accept and Bottom second. The town marshal and 2 reserves were sworn in by Bottoms. The town won the easements and the 2 parcels sold to Jake Taylor recorded. Steve had many compliments from the community. Town was told about the state law to do live streaming for the town board meetings. Town approved Shaker Prairie Church to use the park for the back-to-school carnival July 27th. Bottom's motion to give $25 gift cards to Donna Boston and Amy McCammon for helping the town. Watkins second. Bottom's motion to change the board meeting to the second Tuesday of the month starting in September 2025 and Watkins second. Cassidy motion to get a credit card for the town marshal and Bottom second. Bottom's motion for the town marshal to go to tier 1 and Watkins second. Bottom's motion to reallocate funds for a used town police car and Watkins second. Bottom's motion to give Dustin Getches the power to hire fire and Watkins second. Bottom's motion to use $30,000 of the loader money to purchase a dump trailer and a mini hoe for the town and Watkins second. Justin gave report that Arthur House was knocked down and needed a couple more dumpsters, needing an oil change, a stump grinder for a month, and is planning on working on sidewalks. Steve gave a report that he is going to be painting curbs and cleaning up the streets. He had a meeting with Duke Energy and planning on ordering signs. Adjustments were made for Adam Booker, Chris Stewart, Sue Ladune, Helena Hayes, Juan Morales, Ernie Grizzle, and Barbie Horton. Dustin gave a report on the water and sewer plant. Angie gave a report on the water company and town finances. Bottom's motion to close and Watkins second.
Thank you, Angie.
Alright,
Financial,
Motion to accept the minutes.
I did not,
second. I move. Oh, you don't? What's up?
can I, okay, I motion not to accept. You give me a second?
No. Tell me why.
We have to motion first.
I'm not.
Like a motion isn't a vote.
I'm
A
not.
motion is to discuss.
Okay. You can
Motion to
discuss.
vote, motion to discuss.
Second, is that what you said? Alright, right here where it says, Bottom's motion to give Dustin Getchels the power to hire fire and Watkins second. So we did our motion, we discussed it, what was the vote?
Yes.
Yeah, I brought it up. He motioned. I second.
Okay, but then we discussed, what was the vote?
Yes.
That Dustin has hired
When-
fire.
No,
Yeah,
when you take a vote, there has to be 1, 2, 3. How did
Because
the
I
vote-
was against
how-
that.
Okay, let me ask this in the minutes. How did each member vote?
I voted yes.
I voted yes.
Is that in the minutes?
Yeah.
Vote?
No, it just says Bottom's motion to give Dustin Getchels the power to hire fire and Watkins second.
I see.
Because right here, it states in Robert's Rule of Order, which is what we have to, that's
Okay,
what we
so
have to
let's
follow.
just motion now.
But the thing with doing that is, what happened on Monday, or last Monday?
They got fired for leaving people's water off. Who did? The 2 gentlemen back there.
Yeah, that,
And you actually said, yes, I agree with you, and it's up to Dustin.
when you call, no, you called and said that, and I said, okay, but that's something we have to discuss in a board meeting. Because back when we took office, it was a big ordeal about not giving our last town manager and water sewer person power to hire fire.
Okay. So, you're saying everything that we've ever done
Well, that is.
as a board is moot because that's how we've been running it. We haven't been running it properly,
That's
if that's the case.
if that's what we're gonna bring up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never caught it myself, I mean,
Because in some
Right.
things, when we
I didn't catch
do,
it until the
we-
end of last meeting.
because usually we agree on almost everything that we bring
Right.
up. But, nothing against you, Dustin, but we did make a big deal about not bringing the power back to the board for the hiring and firing.
Yeah, but in my spill was to give him that power so we didn't have to wait till another board meeting. That's why he had that.
But during the last board meeting, I was asked
What?
to,
Is that legal?
Yes.
Yeah, it's legal.
if we gave Dustin the power to, but we didn't vote on it, so we didn't give you
We
the
haven't
power to do
voted on
it.
anything.
So what you're saying
technically.
is that when you make a motion, somebody seconds, then you're supposed to ask all in favor.
Yes,
Aye, no.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So obviously you two said yes, and then you gave me stipulations on hiring and firing, so you didn't.
and I said I needed the documents,
Okay.
their write-ups,
Mhm.
how it was handled. I never seen any of that. All I heard was, hey, they got fired.
Okay.
What? I didn't even hear that. I heard that from somebody else.
I told you that.
Now, you said you wanted to, but we can't make a decision outside of a board meeting.
Yeah, Dustin did.
So
You had
Dustin,
that
did you
power.
make that significantly yourself? You decided on that?
I was asked
We-
what I
we
thought.
talked.
Yeah, we talked.
And I said, whatever he wants to do is, I have his backing. And I called you as well. And you said, yeah, I support you, I have your back. That was literally what you told me.
Is that documented somewhere, or is that just hearsay?
Please, audience, do not speak out of turn.
Because I figured if we were going to fire them, just like I asked for all documentation,
Okay, there's an easy way to fix this. I motion to have the firing stand
Second.
for the two gentlemen back there. So we'll bring it to a vote now.
so what do
All
we
in
do
favor,
about
Say
them?
yay.
So
All
what,
not favor, say
Ryan,
nay.
what do we do?
Can I get
Because
a
they
yay?
were fired illegally.
Yay,
So we're looking at a lawsuit?
they're not fired
They were
illegally.
We didn't give
They're
him the
fired
power to
for
do it.
They are.
Because the thing is, we're going back to how things originally were. I thought we were past that, we were moving on, and it doesn't look like it.
Well, what I can tell you is the boys are still fired.
So what about the whole week and a half that they've been illegally fired?
Well, then, it was public safety because they were shutting people's water off and not turning it back on. How would
And
you
what
like to
training-
have your water?
Right, no, I completely get
But
that.
what
Dustin-
training
That.
have we had? As run that plow back, what training have them boys had?
Were they educated
Yeah,
on
you
it?
were-
April, dude.
Okay.
Here,
so
But did you
time out.
Oh,
train
no,
them?
that's a whole thing.
No,
No, you
you're the
didn't. No.
foreman, bro. You're supposed to.
You
say-
wanna backstab
Hey,
me.
I will have
Hey,
order.
enough!
You are the foreman.
Order.
You sit your butt down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Be
You
quiet.
sit
No.
Yeah, you're talking
You
out of
guys
turn.
all backstabbing me.
Because you know what? I was
Motion to
never
terminate.
told about it.
Sit
All right,
down.
sit.
Motion to terminate for,
You're,
Go ahead.
you both
I
are
guarantee
So we
nothing
have
gets
one
done.
employee?
motion to terminate for insubordination.
Second.
Fired.
Alright.
So we have,
Whoa.
okay, so we have
Come on, buddy.
one.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
because
Sorry.
You guys all wanna.
So we
I
have
asked you
Steve,
to
so
sit down.
all of it's on you.
I asked you to sit down.
I don't care.
The thing is, there's always.
You're not yelling at
I'm
me.
not even gonna do
David?
anything. He does something twice in a row, the same thing is what I got told they got fired for. They turned water on twice and let it run, that's why they got fired?
So what about the weed eaters that
He
were
wrote
broken
two
twice?
weed eaters.
Use your training and experience and get him out.
Yeah, I have a question.
And
about that.
this is everything that's been boiling
I
up.
don't really see what the grounds for firing is, because they made a mistake, is what it sounds like.
They made it twice.
Well,
Dustin, can you-
And what about
Time out.
this? You're making one
Hey.
right now.
How many mistakes has he made? How many mistakes has Steve made? Because I've seen over.
Nothing against you,
Dustin.
Steve, you do fantastic, but
Would
things
you like to
happen, correct?
elaborate on the gentleman that we terminated last week?
How many times were they bothered during that day while they were supposed to be concentrating on the
Yeah,
job?
we're gonna have bigger issues.
And I wanna
That's
know
fine.
what
That's
education
okay.
preceded,
Harassments and- yeah.
Dustin.
Why?
what documentation? Do you have your documentation with you of their
I have two
termination?
write-ups down. at
Okay,
the
what did you
police
provide
station.
education-wise after the first write-up?
We'd sit down and talk to him about
Did you show them on the meter, hey, this is how you do it,
Yes,
this
we-
is how it's done?
You calm down too. We went down.
Excuse me?
I don't, you're not gonna sit there and,
Whoa, it's a question.
yeah, I'm getting.
This is a reflection of the board and how you guys run.
Right, and you're talking out of turn and we asked you not to.
Yes.
And the
So
only
please
thing
sit
I
down.
needed
You'll
was,
get a
hey,
chance to talk.
we're fired,
Sit
bring
down.
it to the next
List
meeting.
of crap, I can fire them over. We
We got
met,
a whole list for you too.
Please stop talking out of turn.
Sit
I asked
down,
him
you
to
heard
speak.
me.
Alright,
I asked
you
him to
want me to
speak.
answer your
I
question?
do want you to answer my question.
Can I talk?
I'm waiting.
Thank you. We met at the place where they
Okay,
did,
please hit your mic. Make sure it's green.
I can't get this one to go through.
it's flashing blue.
That's all mine's doing all.
Yeah, that's an issue, it's not working.
I'll talk, oh, there we go, it's green. We met down at the address that the first offense happened. We got a call at the office saying that the boys were there doing their service. When they left, they had no water. I went down there, turned the water on, the meter was leaking. I fixed the leak, noticed the meter was put in backwards, so I fixed that. I asked them to come back down
Hang
there
on,
after
I'm
lunch.
gonna cut you off for a
Well,
second.
appreciate that.
Okay, so you fixed it, you didn't say, hey, Braxton and Caden, come down here so I can show you how to do it, you fixed it for them. Hang on, Braxton, hang on, please.
No, I called them, they were at lunch. And I told them, hey, you left the service off. Okay. So I turned it on. Noticed there was a leak. I fixed the leak. Then I noticed the meter was in backwards. So I fixed that problem. I asked them to come down here to the meter that was wrong and told them, hey, and Caden walked up and he's like, what's going on? And I started to tell him what was going on. Caden turned around and walked away. I said, hey, are you going to listen to what I'm saying? Well, I don't, he gets an attitude. I was like, just sit here and listen to what I'm saying. I said that the meter was turned off. We cannot leave people's meters turned off. When I turned it back on, there was a leak. The nut was cross-threaded. And then I noticed that the thing was backwards. So I fixed it. I was like, before you guys leave any services, do a mental check, a physical check of everything that I ask you to do. There's a list of about 12 things to do, and they didn't do it, okay? 2 days later, they leave it off on Friday. Monday morning, I get a call saying that this, whoever it was, got left off. So we get to talking, it's like, this is too far. And I pulled them in, I told them to be there before lunch, they showed up, I was at the water plant, they went to lunch with Justin over at Cowtown, come back, showed up, I sit them down, I was like, you guys left the service off again. They walked in, they're like, hand it to us. And I was like, you left the service off again. And Caden sits back, throws his hands behind his head and says, they didn't call me. I didn't know nothing about it.
How long was the
They
customer
didn't,
without
were we
water?
supposed to call you, Caden?
2.5 days.
2.5 days without water?
Okay, right now Dustin's talking, can Dustin please finish?
Hey, I got a
Because
whole
this is a
list
hot
of crap I
subject.
could have fired them over.
Okay, let me,
You don't have the power.
Hang on, hang on.
Evidently
Hang
I
on.
do, because I did.
I got, my problem is, I'm kind of at fault because they messaged me, I get a lot of messages from people. They messaged me about the water being off, I said, not realizing it was Friday, contact the water office tomorrow. That was on me.
But
The thing is there's town board members.
I know, they, but they.
It is,
they-
there
they
are
reached
phone
out
numbers
to
they
me
can
like a lot of
contact.
people do.
Dustin, to
That's
come
fine.
I give them
back
that
to the first
information.
time,
What?
to come back from the first time,
Exactly.
when it was done wrong, why did you fix it and not, I understand you can verbally tell them, but I have to be shown something to learn,
These
and most of us are.
why do they need to be shown something that they've done 100?
It's 21 years old.
You know what I was doing?
Okay, but they're not you.
Dave, I talked to Dave about Braxton's struggles anyway, and Joe was aware of that, so, yeah, sometimes he needs a little extra.
The point is,
Sir, he's been
we
doing
are,
it since
all right, hey,
Right.
back to the board, hang on.
75 meters.
Because I need some clarification documentation on things, because I don't like the way things are being ran. I thought that we were improving, and
We are
obviously,
approving.
it's not, because if we're just terminating people without any contact,
Can-
yes, Ryan called and told me,
Can I read something?
but I literally asked for documentation at the next board meeting. We made it clear.
You didn't ask
When
me
we
that.
came in, yes, I did at the last board meeting, I asked Dustin, hey, I need documentation. Document. If it's not documented, it didn't happen. Right? Correct.
Dustin.
As for, it's not. And as for the firing, how come you consulted with them and didn't pick up the phone and call me?
Ryan said he
I
was
didn't-
calling you.
I called him.
He
when-
called and said, but Dustin, you didn't have authorization to do that.
Do what?
Do the firing.
Evidently I
And,
did.
like, did they tell you to do it? Or did you specifically do it all by yourself? You came up
No,
with
I
this
didn't
all
do
on
it
your
all by
own.
myself.
I
No,
told him,
you can't
use
do
his
it
best
without.
judgment.
The majority voted on, not the majority voted, but I was told by 2 board members to do it. I got.
So they were making a decision outside of a board meeting, is what
No,
you're
they
telling
talked to
me.
me. They talked to me over it.
Dustin, you just said
Because-
they made a decision outside of a board meeting. You
No,
cannot do
we
that.
talked.
If they
and
were
said
that
they
concerned
didn't
about it, an
care.
executive
They
should have been
didn't-
held
They didn't make the
immediately.
decision, I did. They left the 2 board members left the decision up to me and I made the decision.
Which you didn't
been
have
constant
authorization to
Ever since
do.
I've been here of avoiding work, I've got 2 pages.
Hence
worth of
why I
crap
said
to
I
do.
want documentation, because
I got it.
these boys are
Want me to
18,
go
they're
get it?
21. But
All
also,
right,
hey,
hey, stop.
You can cut,
We're
you
moving.
can say it all you
Dustin.
want, he got 2
Moving
foremen
on.
that was supposed
Alright.
to be over.
Dustin,
that's
moving
not
on.
it, but
Superintendent.
moving
I ain't
on,
even
Yeah,
supposed to
they
be.
can- you
No,
don't
'cause
tell
we're
them
gonna-
what to do,
no.
The
Counselor.
foremans are supposed to be telling them what to do, not me. See
Dustin,
you, sir. Adios.
listen, education. If they messed up the meter, you immediately should have called them. Hey, if they were at lunch, then you should have waited to do that.
No.
You have to show them,
I
hey,
trust them.
this is what
Cassie,
you messed
are you
up
not
on.
listening to me?
Dustin.
They've done 50 of them.
But what if?
They've changed
but we're
meter
doing
after
new
meter after
meters.
meter since.
But we have
since
different
April.
meters.
They're not different meters, they're all
Then
the
why was this
exact
not brought,
same
they've been
meters.
doing this for 3 months. Why was this not brought up before now?
They were changing meters for 3 months. They did most of them properly. They left 2 of them off.
So what about the 2 things that other employees do? We should just fire them after 2 things?
Can
Whenever
I,
you leave a customer
You guys
without
give me
water-
the-
I
for a second.
completely understand that. No, that shouldn't have happened. I get that.
you know,
but
I'm constantly
our
getting
numbers on
calls
here.
from
But
everybody
Dustin, they're
trying to
not
be a
just water and
stinking rep-
sewer, hence why we took that away from our last person. He's not just water and sewer, they also work for the town too. And you don't see that side. So did you consult with Steve or consult with Justin about, hey, cause
Justin
there's,
was just a
there's
foreman.
a,
He was a
tra-
supervisor.
Kathy, we
we
just
make them
had
equals
a-
for water
No,
sewer, one for,
Superintendent, foreman.
we just had a.
because we have a
There's a
chain of
difference.
command too. And Steve,
Yes.
did you consult with Steve?
We just had a meeting.
Did you consult with Steve before you fired the boys?
Steve is a street superintendent.
And they work for Steve.
No, this
No, they
is
never
water and wastewater, Cassie. You're
Right,
mixing
but,
stuff up.
but we are wastewater and we are street. We work together, yes.
I'm not street.
But there's, so how come you're firing for street?
I'm not firing for street. I'm firing for water and wastewater. These guys are.
But
foremen.
now everything's on Steve. No one's out there to help Steve because
No kidding.
we didn't hire
Because
them
every
just
time
for
we
water
sent them out
sewer.
with Steve, they ended up back at the
And I also heard there was
wastewater plant.
bullying and spying
Bullying.
and everyone felt like they were walking on eggshells. And communication,
Hey,
guess what? Other than Ryan calling
I
me and
call
telling
it
me,
how
haven't
I
talked to
see
anybody
it,
in a month.
okay?
Because I am having to
I
hear
come from a
hearsay.
world where people have accountability and responsibility,
Right, and I
Cassie.
come from
And when they're out
communication
jacking
as well.
around, cruising up and down, going to the plaza 15 times, they,
And how do you know they weren't looking for a meter?
at the plaza getting popped.
Well, we have
Yeah,
waters
they're-
out
they're
there.
fired.
Okay, what about when they're over here talking to
That's
the,
fine, okay.
I'm not
They
talking
say they
you.
wanna move on, that's fine, they were fired. They
I motion
decided to
to
do it at
accept
this
Three
board
words
meeting.
without you interrupting me. If you give me the floor, I can explain to you.
And I did,
No, you
Dustin,
did for 4 seconds, Cassie.
because they're still over here talking while I'm trying to have a conversation with
You're
you.
not having a conversation, you're over talking me. You interrupt every 5 seconds.
And you do the same.
No, I didn't. I'm sitting here listening to you ramble on, and I try to answer your question, and you talk right over me.
All right,
Half a
what
second.
education are you providing going forward?
What do you want me to do, Cassie?
Well,
You're-
Steve,
you're-
your guy, that's the only person we have. So are you
So,
gonna, so what are you
Steve
gonna
might
do to
get it
educate
done.
Steve? Because now Steve's street and water.
Good. Steve's a good worker.
So going forward, what are you gonna do to educate Steve?
Okay,
I wanna know-
I'll educate Steve just like I educated Justin.
OJT.
So,
On job
you tell me when you're at your job, and you got a foreman, and then you got the principal of the school, well, I don't know what your chain of custody is.
Chain of command, yes.
Command, I'm sorry, I used the wrong C word. I don't know what your chain of command is, but does that person come all the way down and not?
Hence why there's a chain of command. So the
Well, there
boys.
was no chain of command, because
There is. That's,
Braxton was told to weed eat the wastewater plant multiple times by Justin. Braxton would do it about 10 freaking minutes and turn around and be hanging out with those guys, and there was no enforcement of anything.
because we literally have less than 10 employees for this
Sounds
town.
like we got
So
really
it sounds
That's not my fault.
like you build a bond. You work with these guys every day. You're telling me the people that you work with, you don't build a bond with them?
Oh, I built a bond with
You
them, but-
communicate,
but there's no
correct?
responsibility.
I wanna know what
Motion to
education.
Not
accept-
jack around,
OJT.
not
To
follow
go-
people
to
around,
go
not
forward.
stand around, not do whatever you
OJT on
want.
the job training.
Cassie, when they
I
were
want that
over here
documented.
talking to their friend.
Okay, OJT on the job training.
okay, but,
But okay,
They're over here talking to their buddy, I pull up to them, this is one particular day, they've been seen cruising around. I pull up to them,
I wanna
I'm
get
like,
into the bullying
what are
too.
you guys doing? This is right behind the school, Braxton, Katie, you wanna listen? So, they were sitting there right behind the school, multiple times they've been seen talking, okay?
Hang
I
on.
don't care if you sit there and talk,
I'm-
don't interrupt me,
I want the write-up for this.
I don't care.
Excuse me?
We listen to there's no write-up, there's a verbal. The verbal is talking.
So this was their
but you
first
still
verbal.
you have to document.
You
Even though
have-
you don't-
Listen,
You
I
know what
got
a
two
verbal
write-ups
is.
on it.
Hey,
You,
just stop
they have to be
Just drop
signed.
it. We're done
No,
with
they
it. They're
don't.
Because
fired.
going
Move on.
forward,
Listen.
this is how we're gonna prevent this from happening again. If we don't fix it now, then it won't be fixed next
All
time.
right, we'll stay.
Yeah, it's just our- we got 2 write-ups.
Yeah.
But it is from the board.
Yeah,
and as-
we
okay,
just voted
then
on
I'm
it.
motioning-
Let me finish 2 sentences, it doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't
Yeah.
because they
I'll
keep
answer
talking.
another word.
Okay. So what are we gonna do about the pay that they didn't receive? Because today was their termination. If they were terminated today, what about for the past, all last week, the rest of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, and today? 7 days.
Nothing, they're fired. Angie's got the lawyer's number, call
Yep.
Okay.
So that's how we're running this town.
Training, you say OJT, which is fine.
It has to be
Is there a
documented.
sheet, check-off sheet, that when you train them, they sign,
By the way.
they are signing that they've been trained?
No, Rick, there's never been one of those.
Okay, every place I
But-
work, again, in my
That's good.
profession,
And I
you
know
show this
that,
documentation that you
All
trained
right,
someone.
I'm
No.
not just gonna sit here and let him be.
When they do it
We're
50
not.
times correctly.
No, I'm talking about any new procedure.
Voting on it.
No.
them.
Okay, I'm just asking.
so what about whenever Joe,
All right.
our previous, we asked him, hey, we need a checklist, hey, we need this done. Where's that? Because we asked for that and then we just stopped.
You're trying to change their fire, you know,
do that.
I don't like the way how they got fired. I don't like how that's ran. I felt like it was a board decision outside of a board decision and you guys put that on Dustin.
That must be
That's
because you
not
still
fair.
have your water.
Yeah, that's why
And
You
I
paid your
get
bill and
that.
You got your water.
And
right?
I get that. No, yes, I completely get that, but what, both of them?
Yeah, they were both on it.
So what about all the other mess ups? Or hey, when we ask, don't drive the vehicle anywhere else outside of
That's
town
another
hours,
thing.
like,
The vehicles will be
or hey,
parked
when we,
at
or
city
hey, what
limits.
about decisions made outside of a
Okay.
board meeting? How's that?
Angie, you can park yours up here.
Uh-huh.
that's in the handbook. So,
It's in the handbook.
So what
Also, there will be no
consequences?
more, overtime per the handbook. Follow the handbook on overtime.
Well, we got one employee, so
You hear me jump there? Steve?
that's you, bud.
Steve, do you feel like an important guy now?
You're in charge of it all.
But I guess my thing is, the reflection, and this is just optics, within, what, 2 weeks now, you fired 3/4 of your staff?
3/4 of our staff.
Well, insubordination and then 2 write-ups leaving people's water off. If they can't do their job and they
So
can't
how are we
listen,
gonna
get
run
rid
this
of them.
town without employees?
How do you
We're gonna hire
determine
Angie. put up
insubordination
9,000.
versus,
Motion to hire.
Because Dustin
Yeah.
literally got onto him
I
too.
vote yes
Call
on
him
your
early.
motion to hire.
Second.
Okay,
Wait, can you
Also,
have the motion?
going on
You
to
have the
this.
motion.
Motion to put out, advertise job openings. Can I get a yay?
Yep, second.
Yay.
now wait a minute, get your vote. Call for a vote.
All in favor?
All in
Aye.
favor?
what did we discuss? I can't even hear you guys.
That's because he kept talking. We motioned to put, listings for hiring.
Okay, in my stipulation, see, we're still at a motion. You can't just
And
motion, discuss,
that was the
vote.
motion and it was brought to a vote.
And
we're
it's to
waiting on your
be-
vote.
Cause I'm not done.
Wait
I
a
haven't
minute.
had a minute to discuss. Every board member, you can speak,
Alright.
you can speak, and I can speak,
Alright.
correct?
Yeah, you want, what is it?
That'd be a motion to discuss.
Motion to discuss?
I've never heard that in my life.
I got you right here,
Robert's
Dustin.
rules of orders.
Right here you
What
go.
is it?
A
It's
motion,
Robert.
a motion
Make a
to
motion.
discuss.
It has to have a second. If you don't get a second.
It's
dies.
right here.
Then
You got
have discussion.
motion, amend a motion, commit, question, adjourn, which we do all that.
Then once your discussions are done,
Here's how
You can have a vote.
this is.
Okay.
the
Here's
vote is
your
recorded.
motion steps, motion second, reinstate, debate, vote, announce the vote.
Okay.
There is an order that we have to do. There's 6 steps.
All right.
The members to make the motion, that means you guys can talk about it, and then motion of it, it still has to be a vote.
But the president cannot make a motion.
No,
That's a weird rule, but that's the motion.
Yeah.
so only you and I
Second
can.
it, though.
Yeah, he can second it.
So obviously,
We have some housekeeping to do on that. But,
this has been the way since the 1800s.
yes, and we haven't been doing it.
1876.
And you guys were here before me.
Because mostly we're in agreement, so we usually motion, second, discuss, and then,
Yeah,
yes.
there was never
We
a
move
vote
on.
on anything.
Well, the way.
Because when we
the way
all
I was
say
on the
A-
So
vote,
what are we
Yeah.
gonna do
Unless there was a
about
disagreement.
everything even before me? Because the last board did it that way. That's a serious question.
We did.
Then everything
That's
we
what
did
did.
is
Everything was
fine.
wrong.
Unless I disagree. Unless
Is
I
there a motion to
disagree.
discuss or a motion to vote?
Yes.
What's going on?
If we hire somebody, they have to be from Carlisle.
Motion.
That, we only have this many job opportunities, we don't have hardly any job
I vote
opportunities in
Yes on
Carlisle.
the motion to discuss.
Okay.
All right. What's
The person has to be from Carlisle,
Okay.
because we have the prison, that's in this town, that's all we really got job wise.
Is that within the town of Carlisle or within so many miles of the town of Carlisle?
That's what she said, you guys don't have to agree.
Yeah, no, we don't.
No, this is discussion at this stage.
Yeah.
No, they don't have to be, just in Carlisle, like, town of Carlisle, or
Have a
even
Carlisle
without,
Address.
basically, yes.
That includes Pleasantville.
Yep.
Because it's not really
And
fair if we
Braxton.
hire somebody outside of it, like, we need to keep it in Carlisle.
Okay.
It's one of the benefits.
What's your second stipulation? Do you have a second stipulation?
They need to be educated.
Okay. Like what kind of education?
Dustin,
Bachelor's
you need to,
degree,
no, Ryan,
prior sewer plant?
check off sometime, if you don't know on the, whatever, the meter things, like, you have to have a check off, like, hey, did they learn this? Did I explain this to them? Did I do this? Because as far, I mean,
You want a punch list?
yes,
the-
they were
the
trained
board
on
can
this,
come
so
up
if
with that.
something happens, hey, I checked them on this, I signed off on it. Because honestly, anything that happens, water sewer side, it comes back on you.
Well, I know.
All right.
I absolutely know. I've been saying that to those knuckleheads for.
See, and that's the wording that you don't use. We don't call people names. I don't like that. I've heard that there's been bullying, I've heard that there's been name calling.
All right.
Everybody calls everybody.
The morale's down, and
Not where I
afterwards,
work.
yeah, if
That's
you call
actually
anybody a
termination.
name,
Terminated.
it's terminated. Like, you can't sit there and call people names. It's not okay.
Back,
Okay.
Tell them that they're
back 25,
stupid.
30 years, yes, you got away with it.
It's bullying. It's intimidation. And these boys are younger than you and you're their supervisor. So if you say something to them,
I'm not their
they
supervisor.
feel,
I wasn't hired here to be their supervisor.
but that, you
But
you
it's
did the
solely down
firing,
to
so
that
it sounds like
because-
you're pretty in charge, Justin.
I know, because I've taken charge because there's
But
no,
that's not what we hired you for, and I
I'm not
understand
gonna
that.
sit
I didn't
here
want that on your shoulders
all
either.
day.
We wanted you to run water and
Listen
sewer.
to this
That's right.
back and
That's
forth.
why we gave
Well,
one
we
foreman,
have
one
help.
superintendent, okay? And then you got whoever's under them, and then the board at the top. But the board shouldn't be on everybody's case. Hey, why did you do this? Making decisions for you. You are your own person. You're supposed to make the decisions and stand by it. Not, hey, one of these are in your
What decisions do I
ears.
have, in your opinion? What
Have-
decisions do I have?
Well, you said they
to-
were mad, and they were in your ear, and they wanted it, so that's why you did
No, I
it.
get aggravated at those two guys every week, avoiding, we need work orders, like the week of.
Right, there's always
Would you
something,
listen
right?
to me? Gosh, dang, dude, you interrupt every sentence I say, and you don't care.
Because whenever I'm speaking, they're talking over here too.
I don't, that's
It-
not you and me.
Then tell me, Dustin.
Okay, I got a whole list of stuff, but I'll just go with the week of meter reading. Angie, they read meters on Tuesday. Justin read meters on Tuesday. Angie's gotta go through a whole bunch of billing stuff. She asked them on Monday, do you need any work orders? Because I'll be busy for the next couple days. No, we don't need any work orders. Tuesday morning comes, hey, can we get some work orders? Angie says there's 12 pages of work orders with 6 on each page on Silversmith. We can't find Alexander Street. Alexander Street was on there. Then turn around and she gave them some out of town ones. I told them, I was like, don't do Marsh Creek. We know what Marsh Creek is. So they determined that means no out of town work orders to be done. They had 75 work orders on Silversmith that they could have done, but they wanted to harass Angie. And I'm getting calls everywhere being like, the boys need this. They're like, well, we don't have this, we don't, and I try to consult with them, hey, where's your work orders? Angie has made tons of work orders for you. So, we don't have work orders, we can't find them, So I get in their truck, there's 45 work orders underneath the stupid, armrests. 45 paper work orders sitting right between them, and they can't miraculously find them. Okay? I'm gonna go back to the story about them talking to their buddies. I was like, how many work orders you get, or how many locations, dadgummit, how many identifications have you got done today? 6. It's 1 o'clock. I was like, so it takes you an hour to do identification? No. I was like, well, it's 1 o'clock. You've been here 6 hours and you got 6 done. Okay. So I pull off. I was like, you guys need to get busy. Not talking to your buddy, because it's sitting there talking to his friend. Justin pulls up, his friend's sitting in the town vehicle, in the air conditioning, conversating, whatever. I mean, I talk to people on the road too, okay? I go down and get a chicken tendered meal at the plaza. I'm coming back. They're coming right here to the corner of whatever, 4158. I don't know the street names here. They turn on their left turn signal. They turn left. I come up to the intersection, they got their right turn signal on. They've been caught 3 times doing this, going around the block trying to avoid people. They've done it to Justin, they've done it to Dave, and they tried to do that to me that day. So I take a left to go back around over here, go to the dollar store and start creeping back. Here they come miraculously. Dustin's right. So I stopped them. I'm like, you guys think you're smart? What? I was like, you just sit there and drove around 2 blocks trying to avoid me. When you're going to the plaza, knowing that I was going to tell you that it's not lunchtime, because we just had a meeting at the sewer plant, the 2 foremen, the 2 boys, determining, hey, we need to straighten this out. I told the foreman that they needed to keep them guys busy, or I'm going to step in the middle of it. All right? So I stepped in the middle of it. I stopped them on the side of the road. Excuse me? Yeah, I pulled over to the side of the road because they wasn't gonna stop. So, anyway, I stopped them, asked them if they thought they were smart by trying to avoid me. They didn't, they acted like they didn't know what they were doing, or what I was talking about, sorry. And anyway, Justin, or Braxton's like, we're just going to get us something to drink. I was like, oh yeah, so you couldn't have went straight and just waved at me as you went by, because that would have been all right. Braxton?
No.
I have never attended a town board meeting before, and I can honestly say, I don't know these people. I would like to make a comment, please.
No.
Did you verbally state a sign in?
So they didn't have to try to avoid me.
So,
He almost called me
that-
twice now, where he stopped.
This is your last warning. No comments during the town board meeting. If you comment out of turn again, you will be removed.
Yeah, right, David's president, that's his.
I'm town board meeting.
So
too.
it's a constant
Stuff we all had
avoidance and
before, right?
deterrence
Right.
and trying to get out of work.
He runs the meetings.
And it just gets on my nerves to see
Okay,
people
so if that
avoiding
happened,
the-
cause what, that happened
responsibility.
2 months ago at the beginning of summer. What action was taken when
No,
you
this
seen that?
happened like 2 weeks ago, like 3-4 days.
No, because
3 or
I
4
wanna
days
find
before
out.
He's
the
the
meeting.
president, he runs the meeting.
So what about when supposedly he seen it, the other one seen it, you seen it, there was no action taken?
No, there was a little grace given.
Okay? And then as for the meters, I just need this for clarification. As for the meters that they didn't put in right, you fixed it for them, correct?
And I fixed the meter that was put in backwards and had a leak and turned it on.
You did it yourself, yes?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I didn't know you was a lawyer.
Well, we are illegal,
We're moving on.
we're illegal.
I call for a
If I don't
vote
get an
to
explanation, just have to say yes or no.
on with
That's
business.
baloney.
You said you wanted,
We need to vote for that.
also,
We will. I call for a vote to move back to, hiring, putting that out for hire.
what are the, okay, and what are the stipulations?
No stipulations on
Because
it.
if we hired, or we just fired 3 people within a week, we obviously need
People that work,
something more.
people that don't leave people's water off.
Well, that was 2. Because
People
now
that's
you
not
just,
We'll accept all
insubordinate,
applications.
Yelling at the board. I've
'Cause
never
he's
had
hot.
an employee
No.
yell at me like that.
because this is stuff that's been building up, Ryan. It's
Yeah.
been building up for a hot minute. I have a whole list
Do
of
not-
stuff.
Carrie, you do not yell at the board.
Well,
Well, you're yelling
He's
at our-
asking me what I taught them, and he's their foreman that's supposed to be a leader and teaching them how to do the stuff. He knows how to run that pot back just fine. He can run that pot back better than me.
No,
Those kids been
Sorry.
running that pot back since April.
doesn't matter.
Well, now who's running the pot back?
Are we
Well,
No,
voting?
that's
because this is
somebody
stuff that
that
has
runs
to be
the pot
discussed.
back.
Who's running the pot back now
Doesn't
because we have a
matter.
date that it's due? Or we get fined, so who's running it?
You don't get fined.
We got-
You have to send out letters of, just like you did last year.
But you said they needed 50 a week to hit what we needed last
Yeah,
meeting
our
so that
goal
we
is to
don't get
finish
fined.
it, so we didn't have to send out, letters of notification to everybody who had, not detected.
So we're just putting the pot, this is stuff that we have to know, if we put it out.
Where are we at?
I was very clear
We'll
with you,
just
and I'm very
continue this
honest.
board meeting, I guess.
So what?
What was that?
Action.
You can create whatever you want.
All right, so board,
I motion to proceed with business not pertaining
okay,
to Dustin.
then what action, that's fine, we're moving on. What is our goals now? We have 1 employee, we can't hire for what, 30 days? So what is our goal for the next 30 days?
no,
No,
That's
put it out there,
incorrect.
hire and roll.
because you give him the option to hire and fire.
That is true.
That's not your guys' call now, it's his call.
So you guys, so it's no longer on the board, it's all Dustin?
Yeah, we're in time crunch now.
Let's,
That's-
go
that
ahead
was what the vote
and
was
make
earlier.
that proper then.
So we're taking back what we took from somebody else that you worked so hard to get away
I
from.
have confidence in Dustin.
So
There's a
Dustin,
difference.
okay, but we do street two, so is Dustin in charge of street two? He's gonna hire someone that can,
He's hiring
work
for
on
the
the
sewage
street?
plant. They get paid out of the sewage plant, that's what he's hiring for. Whenever it comes to street, we'll hire for it.
so we're hiring one person for water sewer.
Mm.
Do you need more than one?
Whatever Cassie says is fine with me.
So one
As,
person.
and you provide the education, come up with a checklist,
Sure.
And-
A
please.
punch list is fair, like, here's how you do a water.
Yeah, I know how to be a leader.
Okay,
And you both sign off on it. You sign off on it and the employee signs off on it.
Cool.
alright. I will motion to post job listings. What's the position? The laborer. And if they have experience, would you be alright if they come in with experience to bump them to?
If they're willing to work, I don't care.
The foreman with experience, foreman position is open.
So you want somebody with experience. Labor,
Labor, if no experience, foreman position, if,
Yeah, good
They have-
work ethic.
Yeah, what kind of experience are you?
right, that was my
Look-
next question.
the experience pertaining to water.
How many people you know has got this ongoing utility experience? We're like the 0.001 percenters,
I mean,
You know,
just in case.
especially in Carlisle. I mean, you got a couple, I guess, but they've not been here.
Also,
Kinda judgmental.
I don't technically think
Oh,
we
how's
should
it?
limit it to the town, so.
No, not just town, but outside of town, as long as they're from Carlisle, like, they live in, have a Carlisle address of some sort, or live within Paxton, Carlisle.
Jasonville,
No, Jasonville's way out there.
Way out there, it's horse and buggy days, it's like 3 days
So,
We will accept
from here to there.
any and all applications, then we will vet them in the board meeting like we normally.
so
I
we
like
don't
that.
support Carlisle, town
I did not
employees
say
from
that.
Carlisle?
I did not say that, I am all for.
casting the
Carlisle.
widest net.
We
It's
just
not
gotta get
about
to that,
supporting
so.
people in town, it's about getting the best person for
What
the
you can
job.
do is have a scoring system when he interviews.
We will just
scores-
accept
And
that.
somebody from Carlisle gets an extra 5 points.
I have no problem with anybody from Carlisle.
Yep. I,
So my thing is,
so I vote, is it to a vote?
If you say it.
Yes.
discuss, Wise.
Oh,
The board
I
still
motion
has
for
to
the-
meet the employee before hire as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, if you give it to Dustin, he goes out, gets the applications, here, Dustin, yep, I hire you, there's no consulting the board, that's what you guys are saying.
Correct.
If you would like a consultant.
So we can hold in an executive, talk to the employee with Dustin, and then Dustin makes a decision on his own?
Yeah, that's
Board has
fine.
no say?
I mean, if he wants a person and he's consulted us,
But that's
Yes.
each individual board member, because I was never
We
consulted,
can
so
have a
I don't
special
appreciate
meeting
that.
so you guys can meet the fellow.
It's called an executive, so an executive following before hire, correct?
Executive meeting, you can't make a decision.
No,
It has to be
we
a
fall
special
into a
meeting.
public meeting after the executive. We will hold an executive, go into a public board meeting to make the decision. Yes?
Still a
Sure.
special meeting that you gotta get hired.
Sure.
Now, time out. I'm sorry. You guys can hold your executive session, and you can discuss him. But you guys don't have any of the hiring and firing powers.
he does.
He does.
So he can
So
hire.
you do not have to have a meeting. You can have executive session to interview the person, and you can put your input into what you feel about it,
But it's all on Dustin.
but all on Dustin.
So Dustin, are
I
you
would
wanting,
never hire anybody without letting all you guys know. And it needs
you
to be
fired
in
somebody
the-
without letting us know?
Yeah.
Well, I talked to two people if they was okay with me.
There's a third member.
Yeah, and we tried.
kind of
Well,
a
the
joke.
majority rules, it doesn't matter.
You just said you'd consult all three board members, but you didn't consult on the firing part. So are you
You
gonna
do on the
consult on the
hiring.
hiring and the firing?
Yes, ma'am.
Didn't we motion
Thank
to
you.
pass this and vote on it? Alright,
I don't know what you got against me, but this could be a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, it could, but the way things are in the
Do I hear a motion?
I feel like I've
Rumors that
turned,
are being
Do I hear
spread.
a motion to vote on the hiring?
Yes, you hear a motion to vote on the hiring.
Second.
I vote yay,
Yeah, we gonna have to. So 3 and 3.
with the stipulations of,
No, there is none.
not, we're accepting all applications. Beautiful. All right,
Okay,
that's
thanks.
order of business.
You got anything, Steve? That was the streets, buddy.
For last month, prep for the curb, clean up and paint, from Dollar General all the way down to Azaleas. Mowing, weeding, never stops. Work on the building, I got the prisoners coming next Monday. We're gonna reface the north side. I got the Sherwood sign up. We did one emergency tree. We did a tree at the dunes. I fixed the AC at the Sherwood building. We need to discuss the park bridge. It's in bad shape. Probably need to condemn it until fixed. I put the service in for the sewer plant, the gate. There should be an inspection coming. Storm cleanup, in the drains. Today I got a few things done. I got the alternator for the top cat, the pulley for that. I got the tires for the pop back. And I got the generator dropped off to be serviced.
Thank you, Steve.
What about that broken post, light post down there across the bridge? I seen it, because I was down there looking for the splash pad,
Yes,
and I seen it laying on a bench.
yes, you know.
What's the status?
I need to pick it up, honestly.
But I mean, is it being replaced, or?
I don't know what we're gonna do.
No, we're not replacing them. Take them all.
Yeah,
out.
it's not the
They're
first time
they're
that's
not
happened.
coming back.
Is the camera catching the people that's doing it,
Yeah, that was the second time that one.
or is that the second,
It's the third time.
third time?
Oh, is it
The
the third?
second time
replaced
since
it.
Is our cameras just not in the right position?
Yeah.
Do we need, I mean, does there need to be more cameras?
I don't even know if we got access to it, do we?
So then the answer is, then, does the cameras work? We don't know.
We don't know.
Do we pay for that?
Do we pay for that?
I'm sure.
Oh,
So do we pay for it?
I haven't gotten an invoice.
As
I've
far
been
as
here.
we know, we don't. She has not received an invoice.
Not since I've been here.
Probably just the internet.
should you guys consider having all new cameras put, I hate to say that, all new
Yeah.
cameras put down there that you can access?
We'll look into
Town
it.
Marshal DeAndre is gonna be.
Because I know the last marshal said he couldn't get into them.
Right. All right. Town Marshal, do you have anything, sir?
How's everybody doing? I think that was different, right?
All right, this
Everybody
is,
seems to be up and riled up, huh?
Have a mic.
I'm fine, I saved my feet.
you want a talking stick?
I guess I'll use talking stick.
Rick's talking stick?
Yeah. The ones you got? Alright, so moving on from a little bit of ruckus that we had, hopefully we can all, get on the same page and move forward, get along. I'm gonna go over a brief account of what the department has been going over, what we've been doing for the last month, so you guys are made aware of what we've been working on. Number one thing we've been working on is speed enforcement. We've been monitoring speeds on 58, US Highway 41, Old US 41, and Alexander. Say I'm gonna be in the middle of the screen.
We have to be on it, you do too.
Oh, I gotta be on it with you guys. All right, so our team has actively monitored traffic and key roadways. Obviously, I went over the streets that we've been monitoring. We issued 6 citations for speeding and 4 warnings. We're starting to see a difference. A lot of vehicles are slowing down, especially when they see the cruiser out and about. So you've been watching the cruisers. If you're out and about, you'll see that it's been up and down throughout the day, morning hours, nighttime hours as well. We've also conducted title checks about 6 of them so far. County has issued us out to do VIN number checks and all that, so make sure the vehicles are legal. We also went over golf carts. Obviously, when I first came here, the main important thing that I was looking at was kids 16 years of age, don't possess a valid driver's license, driving up roadways. It was a huge concern of mine. We have not seen any kids on golf carts lately. So that's been, what'd you say? And where do you live at? East Hackett? Well, we have not. We have not seen them. I'm not contesting what you've seen, but I know for a fact that my officers are up and down the roadways quite a bit, and we have not seen them, and we're looking for them. Okay? Also looking for golf carts that don't have the triangle on the back. Golf carts that are not insured. All those things are things that we're looking to enforce and that we have been looking pretty hard for. Okay?
Okay, I'm gonna ask,
Yeah, go ahead.
is that, on the golf cart thing, I see where they're supposed to be inspected.
Yes.
Who does the inspecting? When are they inspected? Are they issued a sticker or anything? that
They're
shows it?
issued paperwork. We do the inspections. All they gotta do is call. We'll be dispatched out to them. We have the inspection paperwork in the vehicle at all times.
I haven't gone there.
But we cannot complete the inspection unless the vehicle is insured. It has to be insured at that time.
And is there a fee for this?
I'm not currently charging a fee. By IC code, I can charge $5, but I've not got the board. It's not something I discussed. I've been doing it for pretty much nothing at this point.
DeAndre, we haven't passed that yet.
For the fees?
Section, yeah.
Okay.
But
They haven't
that is
passed it.
something that will be coming.
Okay. Also, another concern that my officers have seen is grass clippings on the road. There is a city ordinance for grass clippings. There's been a lot of individuals cutting the grass and then blowing it right into the roadway. Okay, and this is just another concern because motorcyclists, especially on 58, they hit that road, it's gonna be slick, it's cause serious injury or death. And I don't want that being the case as well, so that's gonna be another ordinance that I will have my guys looking forward to enforce. And that's pretty much it. You guys have any questions? For me? Rick, anything?
No, I got my question answered.
Anybody else
Not
have
mine, but
anything to
what
talk
we
about?
asked
Anything,
today.
any concerns, any questions? Okay.
I think first off, the way, I believe his name is Dustin, speaks to a board member, let alone a woman, is so disgusting. I can
That's,
imagine.
that's not your department.
I can't speak on,
Okay, well then I'll wait till you open it up to the public then, I can't then.
I'm ready to open it up to the public
I
and then
need,
adjourn.
I'm not, I need to know what our priorities are. So how long did we post, we said for advertising for hiring a person?
We just put it in there.
Well, we have to advertise, we have to have a number, that's our,
I would say, again, this is every 30 days and a continuous posting until filled.
so we're not hiring, okay, so 30 days?
And then continuous if we haven't
Okay.
found anybody. But we can hire if we find someone that we like and fits our criteria.
So we're not, what about interview wise? So if we do a 30-day posting, if we have multiple applicants, are we not, we're just pay the first one that falls on? And are we gonna interview?
Yes, we'll have Dustin do a telephonic interview with the person and then bring him in front of the board.
So,
And here's the thing, interviews are only going out to people that fully fill out their applications and seem like they'll be a good fit for the town. We're not just gonna give the interviews to people that use chicken scratch, can barely spell their name.
so since Dustin's making these decisions, is Dustin now the town manager?
Dustin, would you like to be the town manager?
We can discuss that, but we're gonna talk about more money.
It's like
I don't
$5
have a
grand.
problem with that.
Huh?
It's $5,000. That's what our salary ordinance
No.
states.
Okay.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
But hiring for the plant itself,
I'll hire somebody to do me, if Steve, if you need somebody for Steve, Steve can hire him somebody.
yeah.
Steve, do you want the power to hire somebody, or would you like that to be done, are you needing a person, Steve?
Yes,
You need somebody?
yes.
Well,
I
or-
think I need a good fit. I need somebody that'll work. And I want you guys
Because-
to be on board with it too.
Okay, I appreciate that because we are a small community. Our employees work closely together. Obviously, to an extent, we're involved some more than others. But I would like it to be more of a, let's talk about it, interview it together, and then go publicly and make a decision.
Yes.
I'm okay with
But
that.
I would like for you to be there for that too, Steve, because that would be, hey, yeah, I like that person, you know, I think they have good qualities, okay?
Yes.
Also, if we don't find one, what is, since Steve's, we have Dustin, Steve, what are our main priorities to get done within the next month? Cause we have sidewalks, we have pot backing, there's mowing to be done, there's whatever he's got at the water sewer plant. What if Steve's sick?
We're gonna have
What
a little extra help for 1 week with 6 prisoners.
And what, where
which
you have,
that'll help a little bit. The guys do work.
what are the prisoners gonna be doing when they're here?
What my plan was for them is the building. We're gonna be taking a brick down and refacing with metal
At the Smith building?
at the, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old-
Okay, alright, that's for 1 week.
Okay, now let me
What
ask
else?
this. Now, when you say you're having the inmates help you,
Yes,
is that the ones from county or is that the one from state?
that is safe, the prison right here.
Okay, do you guys ever use county?
We have
People who
not.
have to do,
I don't think, we've
Community
always used
service?
state.
well, I'm just thinking, since you're gonna be kind of to do the mowing and stuff. We did that one time.
Great idea.
It is a great idea.
because people-
We'll look into that, actually.
Okay, that's kind of why I'm bringing it up, because we used that before and they got community service, they gotta serve.
And then there's also cleanup at the Arthur House too.
Okay, that's one of the things on my little tab.
Well, I need to know
Does
what
the-
our main.
Does the
goal-
town
Yeah,
own
use the
that?
bathroom.
Do we actually get
Excuse
title
me.
to it?
Go ahead,
Do I have to like do
no,
something?
just
Vote.
go potty.
I motion to vote to let me go to the bathroom.
You're taking a 5-minute recess.
We all should have.
5-minute recess, Kaz.
We should have done that a long time ago. I need to know what our goals are. Even if we looked into county prisoners, what's the date for the prisoners for state?
Monday,
Do you know?
was
The 11th?
the 11th,
So that's next Monday.
next Monday,
Okay,
to Friday.
okay. Other than that, so that's just the Smith building.
Now, we can, if I can utilize them in any other way to get us further ahead for that month, I'll do that.
Okay,
You know,
so you'll have them, what about, what are we doing for sidewalks? Because we have that money.
Put it
What
out-
about
Put it out to bid.
so concrete out to bid?
Well, wait until
We-
your third member
I'm
gets
not,
back.
I'm just making notes. What about,
He's
no,
coming.
it's fine, we can discuss it when he comes back. What about the pot backing? It's just frozen? We're holding it for now?
I do the water and wastewater operations.
So you're doing the pot backing?
No,
No.
Isn't,
no, there's no pot backing.
so there's not, we're no longer on pot backing?
Not until we hire somebody.
All right.
Hire and train.
And, yeah, they do have to be trained. Training wise, no, not just, we gotta go back to training. There has to be a time, like, hey, here's your first day, I'm gonna show you all this. I want, hey, you've been trained properly for 60 days. Or 45. But I feel like in 30, what if you don't get to everything?
How about you do training by task?
Yeah,
You've been trained to do this task. It's a level 100 task, and then you have level 200 task, which is
changing the
whatever.
meter.
And so.
Obviously, it's complicated. Or
Well,
there's
it's
more to
not,
it.
that's what we're asking so much.
The thing is, it's done. All right, Ryan, we have, all right, motion to discuss concrete out to bid. So we have to have three bids. What's it entail?
The price, of course,
Did I get a second on that? Are we discussing concrete?
No, you gotta make a motion, it's gotta be second.
you motioned to.
Discuss
I say
concrete.
yes,
Okay.
and of course you say yes, correct? So,
Well, you're gonna have to
But I
have
just
what,
need two motions.
no, you should need one motion and then we can discuss.
Second, or, hey, yeah, go ahead,
All right.
discuss.
All right, so for concrete out to bid, we need three bids,
but you need
sealed
your
bids.
criteria. How
Hang
wide
on.
it's gonna be, how thick it's gonna be, what's the PSI?
I'm getting to that.
Okay, I'm
It'll be on,
But-
it'll be on.
ADA compliant,
But we have to have a minimum of
that
three.
follow the ADA
And-
standards.
Yeah, if you notice, I don't know if you guys have been down those streets, the surveys, the pins are gonna be dropped here really soon on those corners,
Okay,
so you know exactly. Now, I also have done, Dave said, go ahead and do the, what I call the outside. They did the interior going to the park, and then he told me to have him go ahead and do the surveys on the exterior as well to the park.
okay,
So that way you have two on Eden and on Lewis,
okay,
leading to the park and
Yep.
both ways.
yeah, follow ADA compliance and it's what they can come in at.
Well, you gotta give them the criteria,
Yeah, we have to have all that.
so that everybody's on the same page. How wide do you want the sidewalks?
ADA compliant.
Yeah.
Well,
minimum,
that's general.
what is it, 4 foot?
I mean, I can make it
Some on a curve-
36
on a curve,
inches,
it's
48
lower.
Yeah.
inches, 60 inches,
Minimum
It's an
ADA
ADA
compliance.
all
minimum,
different
8
intersection.
compliant.
You can go online and get a whole
We have a bill.
criteria
Yeah.
form for.
And how thick do you want it?
What's that?
Thickness, do you want rebar in it,
What do they usually
fencing?
do? 4 inch on sidewalks?
Again, I had no knowledge of this, I'm just kind of,
Yeah,
for my, Facebook that I watch,
nice.
I know just enough to know nothing.
Oh, yeah. Apparently we do too.
All right, so motion to put concrete out to bid. Oh, wait, we did.
Is this
All
a
right, vote,
Motion to vote for concrete.
yeah.
I will say yes.
Are they gonna have to be bonded?
Good question. Yeah, I guess for insurance purposes, they need to be bonded.
Yeah.
And do they have to give a warranty, like a 1-year warranty on their work?
A 1-year warning, or warranty.
Warranty.
Okay, I was like, warning, they shouldn't have.
I mean, if we're paying for it, then yeah,
1 year.
so bonded
with
I'm
warranty.
just trying to cover all your bases.
with 1 year.
And we'll do that in three
And,
Right.
jobs.
Okay.
So we'll do.
Where are we starting?
the next question I'm gonna ask you, who's gonna remove the trees and the stumps?
I mean, that's already tore up, all you gotta do is pour.
We're talking about in front of your house. What is that street? West,
That's,
West Street?
no, it's East Harrison.
Yeah, where's the blessing bar? That's on West Street, yeah. No.
West.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll go-
Harrison West.
Yeah, so we'll have a job from West Street and Harrison down to the dunes, I think. and house
Okay.
back. That'll
That's
be-
East Harrison.
That'll be one job, then we'll do North Old 41
Yeah,
up there, that'll be a second job.
okay.
We'll just start with those two.
Okay, now, you know when you do there on 58, East Harrison, you are gonna have to talk to the state.
Right.
Yeah,
Because again, they may help you out with the drainage and try to shore that up so you don't have the erosion.
All
yeah.
right, so what about the sidewalk that we were gonna finish before we ran out of employees? It's all dug up,
That'll go.
it needs to be put down. How long are we gonna wait on that? Cause as of right now, I mean, it's kind of a lawsuit on us.
Yeah, it's flagged off, it's gotta get ripped out anyway, so That'll be another job,
Yeah,
section through there.
that should probably be the first job.
Yeah, considering it's just
Yeah.
open there and people that live there can't even,
Yeah, we'll go that.
What's
We'll
the
go that.
stretch there? What's the stretch on that?
That'd be north,
North Alexander.
northwest, Old
No.
41.
North
Okay.
Alexander.
Yeah, North Alexander on the west side.
Okay, now, while we're talking about sidewalks,
Yeah.
I was asked, how do I, somebody asked, actually a couple of people asked, seeing the sidewalks and what's been talked about throughout the town. How do they get on the list to get a sidewalk? And if they're willing to pay a portion of it, will that move them to the top of the list?
Probably.
Probably or will?
Uh, Possibly. Let's, see what we get as bids first, and then after we get a report.
I know a
get our
lot of,
feet moving.
what
we
the
can
towns,
look into
again,
stuff
this is
like that.
just what I've seen in other towns, is if they'll pay for the concrete,
Mhm.
the town will pay to have it removed and installed,
Yeah,
if the homeowner will buy the concrete.
let's get moving.
Well, I'm just, like I
Get
said,
our
that was
legs
something
out
that was
under us
asked
and-
of me.
Tell them to ask, put it in writing to the board.
Yeah,
So what
Yeah,
about,
I'll
how
look at
long are we
this.
putting out for concrete?
uh,
Because we have to open the sealed bids in a board
Once
meeting.
we get 3 bids, we'll call a meeting.
yeah,
Is there a possibility of getting 2 contractors?
Yeah, I mean, it's,
yeah, we got
whatever we
three
got, I
jobs.
mean,
There you go.
we'll put it out once, by state statute, we had to have 3 different bids.
Alright,
So
Right.
$5,000 on it.
All right. Not done.
with the concrete,
No, I'm done with concrete, so we all voted in
Okay.
favor for that, correct?
I didn't hear a vote,
Yay.
yay,
Third.
it's yay or nay.
So just in your notes, say vote, board voted, all in favor. But when it's not, then you have to put the numbers that are and aren't. Okay. Moving on. I don't even know if I want to stir the pot more.
Let's just be done.
We're not, because we gotta talk about a salary ordinance too. You said no more overtime, correct?
Correct.
Well, you only
Well,
got,
per the handbook.
well, you only have one employee.
That is true about future employees.
I mean, nobody
Okay,
else,
so we have.
everybody else is
so-
salary.
So motion to go,
Motion to follow the handbook.
motion to follow the handbook, but
Okay.
hang on,
ready
we're
for
not
a
done.
vote? I vote yay.
Angie, are you,
Follow the handbook?
Here's
Angie's
a
not
question that
fully
somebody
salary.
asked me, and I don't know where it got
Okay.
started. Angie, you are strictly salary, right? As the clerk treasurer, you're from the town at 5,000, then the rest of it's salary. You're not an hourly employee, correct?
No. I was hired as administrative assistant.
At a salary rate.
No.
What's the salary ordinance? This is somebody asked me. I don't know where this got started. I got a lot of things people has come up with.
I am salary for the town clerk treasurer.
People.
So I get $99.03 a week.
I don't divulge, that's why they come to me.
I get $99.03 a week for being town clerk.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I thought, if
And
I
then
look at,
you're
if I look at the
hourly from sewer.
no, because it was a
Administrative
sal,
assistant.
listen,
it's salary. If you look at your salary ordinance, pull it up. She's salary. He's hourly, he's salary.
we
So
vote-
whether he puts in,
same
No,
as
because when they
Marshall.
hired me, they were told by Melissa Copeland, because she had the same thing happen to her. They were told to hire me as administrative assistant for the water and the sewer.
told who?
Melissa Copeland told the board
The board?
to hire me as administrative assistant.
Okay.
That way I would not be salary, that way I would not
When
lose
was
my
this
pay
voted
through
on?
the water and the
Because
sewer.
that would be a change.
That would have been where we voted to hire her then.
And it was voted on when they hired me.
And it was voted that she was not salary.
I don't know, you have to pull
We
February
didn't,
minutes.
we did not vote on
Because I mean,
that.
that's what it was a salary
Because
ordinance, that's all
we
I'm
have
saying.
a-
And this is just somebody asked.
We have a
Actually, a
salary
couple people's
ordinance
asked a
that
lot
it
of
has to
things.
follow.
Some of them I think they're full of
Because-
BS, but I said I'd still ask.
Because Susan's salary was taken out of town, where my water and sewer is taken out of water and sewer. So the only thing that I am getting paid for out of town is clerk treasurer, which is $99.03 a week. The rest of my pay comes out of water and sewer.
Well, I ain't questioning about where it comes from, I'm just questioning the amount being paid. So, because if I,
Okay,
So it's actually saving the town like $70,000.
Which, that's fine, but the thing is, it was supposed to be brought to a,
it has to go before,
Meeting,
it has to
we
be
have to vote
voted
on
on,
it.
that's a change in salary orders, just like when you guys give them raises last fall.
Just
We have
pull
to
the February
vote.
board meeting. Just pull the February, just when you're tired, pull that meeting this week.
Do what, Dave? I can't hear you, I'm
She's
sorry.
gonna pull the February board meeting, see what was voted on.
Okay,
as well as the salary ordinance, we'll look at that too.
okay.
Because we do that before the start of the year.
Okay, I need a motion to hire her to get that Arthur House cleaned up so we can get foreclosed on
Higher,
and move on.
what are your stipulations on the Arthur House?
Okay, so does the town own that now
No,
officially?
the town does not own it.
The town does not own it.
Yeah, I want it removed and dirt brought in.
So are we putting a
Or
lien
not.
against that then, or where's it at in the process?
Once we get it done, we foreclose on it, then they'll sell it on the sheriff's sale. And we'll get our money back.
Okay.
Okay, so who to clean it up? What are the what are your thoughts?
R remove and replace.
So anybody, we have to put in a bid to do it, like, we can't just be like, hey, hire to do Arthur House, we have to have guidelines.
Bid it out.
So we have to have a minimum of 3 bids.
Well, it should be under the amount. But we'll go for 3 bids. Once we have 3, we'll call a meeting.
So are these meetings, this month, we're gonna have a meeting for,
If we
hopefully.
get 3 Wednesday, we'll call a meeting for Friday, because it's gotta get done.
All right, what does the bid, okay, so if we do 3 bids, what do they need to entail? Just, I'm
R&R.
providing my own, I don't know what R&R means.
Remove and replace.
So they
all
use
the
their own
columns-
equipment?
Yeah, their own equipment.
What about our dumpster, cause our dumpster's there? They fill up the dumpster, are we providing another dumpster, or is that on them?
That would be on them.
So they are own equipment,
We could use that dumpster up here.
own dumpster,
Possibility.
Fill it up.
They're insured.
right, I'm getting that. Insured, yes?
Yep.
Okay, anything else?
That was it.
All right. So now we need a motion to vote to clean up the Arthur house with 3 bids, own equipment. They're in charge of their own dumpster and how to dispose of it, and they have to be insured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
On.
That's all in favor, you didn't motion.
No, you didn't motion.
She motioned to vote.
She said she
Somebody's
needed
got
a
a second.
motion.
No, what you
So you
did,
need a motion, you need a second, and all in favor.
So it's not implied?
It says, making a motion, board members must discuss one issue at a time to keep order in the boardroom. The board chair should only allow one person to speak at a time. Any member who wants to make a motion must request the floor and be granted it before speaking. Robert's rules classify motion into the below categories. Then there's different motions that you can do. If you have your motion, a member rises or raises a hand to signal the chairperson. You do your second, a member seconds the motion. You reinstate the motion, which is the chairperson reinstates the motion. You debate it, the member debates the motion, then you vote, the chairperson reinstates the motion and then first asks for affirmation votes and then negative votes. And then you have to announce the vote. The chairperson announces the results of the vote and any instructions.
You can change that to freestyle if you want. You don't have to follow that.
Why would we change that? This is how it's always been done. This is how everybody else goes. This is how you keep order. So it's done.
So you made a motion, did anybody
Motion,
second
second
it?
discussion, and then you call for a
I
vote.
heard yay, I didn't hear
Because if
second.
we go
Sorry, I might
to-
be deaf.
Open, then that's just pure chaos and nothing's ever actually done correctly. And everything's questioned and decisions will start being made outside of a board meeting.
Sadly, somebody could challenge every vote that's ever been
That's,
taken.
and they really
And I mean,
can.
I'm not talking about just your board.
No, it's
But
the
every
old
board-
board and the board before that, and,
That's why we need to follow.
you know.
So,
You are right on that.
Yeah. Motion to vote.
Was that a motion to vote
You call for a vote.
on that?
so call for a vote.
Call for a vote.
Call for a vote.
I second,
Yes, for the Arthur House, yes.
and then I vote yay.
Okay. All right, Dustin, you're up.
Green light.
Down the water side, we still need to separate Dick Knox's houses, 2 houses. We still need to do the private lines, lead service line. We have 123 left to do. Filter 2 transducer and solenoid has been replaced again, for whatever reason it keeps going out. Glad I bought an extra one. The backwash quality is getting better. It still has work to do, but it's getting better for the system I'm trying to do there, I guess, if you'd call it. It's cleaner. We still need to update emergency response plan. Angie and I have talked about that going through the week, or through the month a couple times. We got our Z-Tron controllers back in. We got 2 brand new ones. One was purchased by Paxton because we let them use ours, and we bought one also. These controllers are no longer made. There's only 7 more in stock. And once they're gone, and if our stuff goes down, we look for a new SCADA system. I was wondering about the IN.gov website, so we could start transitioning over from the one that Angie set up to be official. Are we good to go on that?
Not a clue.
I don't know.
The website has the date.
Huh?
There is a date, considering there were papers that
I
have
thought
to
it
be
was in the
signed.
Middle of July, so that's.
Yes, Dustin, it was supposed to be the middle of July,
Okay.
but because I'm the only one doing it and documentation has to be sent in and things have to be signed, it won't be until the following month. But if you know somebody that absolutely wants to help with the website, that'd be great. Because I'm the only one doing
All
it,
I'm doing is asking.
and I'm not an IT person, but I got it.
Neither am I. Sorry.
And Angie, you do have whenever we do go live on our website, which I think they said it was, I don't know, I'd have to go through and actually see we have a date, but if we sign the documents before then we can go a lot sooner. I wanna say there is something on there for you. We have a meeting Thursday with Tyler Accounting, so we can hopefully start paying our water bills online whenever we do go live.
That would be nice.
But I need you there, which I know we talked about it, but just a reminder, it's on Thursday at 3:30. I just need, just because you're our money person, you may think of questions that I don't.
I told you I would be there.
I know, I just publicly. So hopefully whenever we do, we will be able to start paying our water bills online, and because we do have IN.gov, it charges like 30 cents or something. So,
To us or them?
You mind if I proceed?
Go ahead, Dustin.
you asked.
Thank you. The standard monitoring framework will be done this month. There are 2 coolers full of bottles I have to fill. I don't even know what it's gonna cost, but it'll probably be quite a bit. We did a water tap on Oakwood Road that didn't go quite as planned, but we got it done. Got chemical at the plant. So during this 120 water stuff, we're getting stuff on our work orders that is in the system, like an address is 235. We investigated that, I guess, and it is the PO box of the person who's there that's not a service address. So we need to update some of our addresses to a service address and their mailing address. It's 2 different things, but in there, like one of them 16 by 16, 235 by 2, or 235, just the PO box number. So there's definitely some updating in our Keystone system to do, as well as phone numbers. So when we read meters, we'll get a high usage or a 0 read. So the 0 reads, I educated Justin and Angie on how to take care of those, because they've been an issue here in the last couple months with changing meters and the whole deal. The high reads, it'd be nice to have people's phone numbers so we can say, hey, did you fill your pool this month? Did you water your garden obsessively? Which I couldn't even imagine anybody watering a garden this year.
Yeah.
But it's very inconvenient to go drive around to everybody's house to consult with them when we have telephone technology. So I don't know how we would go about that, but if people would somehow call Angie and give them their phone number and actual address would be very nice. I was asked to get quotes for an LED sign. That's there, that's the picture of the sign with the little man standing underneath it. There's 2 quotes, one from Husk and the other from Ace Sign On. Considerable amount of difference. So that you gotta add the one's just an email.
So how much is it actually?
This is Husk Signs, is 26,200. And then Aces, it depends on what resolution you want. The cheapest one would be 34.7 plus 87.78 plus 1,200 equals like 45,000.
True.
So, and everywhere you go, the Husk signs, they're everywhere. If you see HCI on the bottom of them, that's who done them.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I may miss something. What's this sign for? What is it?
It's to replace the sign out here, a little advertising sign says, water bills are due.
Oh.
You can program it to say
So
whatever
it
you
flashes
want.
up or scrolls
Hey,
or,
we're gonna have shut-offs this week. And
okay, an
stuff like
informational
that.
sign.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not, I missed that one.
I gotta go,
I know we have shut-off door hangers. I was gonna ask if we actually use them. I guess I'll be doing them, so we'll be using the shut-off signs.
Right.
Just so people know they don't get shut off because they didn't pay their bill this month. The shut-off is actually from being 45 days late, not 15. If the customer needs an extension or an adjustment on their water bill, they need to request accommodation at the water office.
Correct.
not call a board member and demand it, or get on Facebook and, you know, demand it that way, that there's an official way to do it. You can't just throw $100 bill in the thing with your name on it and expect us to know what it's for. You
Yeah.
come in, you know, everybody's been broke before. Be like, hey, I got $100 this week, I get paid next week. Can you leave my water on? You know, ask for a little grace, you know what I mean? Just come in and talk.
Yeah.
I know that's funny, but, you know, that's the way it works.
I will work
People-
with anybody that
People
asks.
get shut off, and we're gonna have to start doing shut-offs, you know?
Yeah.
The people want to pay once a quarter, every 90 days, every 60 days, you know,
Yeah,
just,
that's gotta stop.
so the fire department is filling pools and letting people hook up to our hydrants and getting paid for it without paying for the water. I've had calls to my phone
Mm-hmm.
saying, you know, our fire trucks have been in other towns dumping water in people's pools.
Township truck, not town truck.
What's that?
Township trucks, not
Yeah.
town truck.
He's just saying in general.
No, he's
So,
talking
but
water.
it's,
Yeah.
we can't have that, you know?
Our water.
We can make a deal with the fire department to say, hey, you know, if you are filling a pool, then you need to let us know. You guys pay some, you get your donation or whatever, they consider it.
Or if it's training.
Yeah, if it's
If it's
considered training,
yes.
I feel like we should allow them 6, or whatever you guys think, you know?
Yeah. If it's training
6
and you
days
guys
scheduled
wanna
training.
fill your trucks.
Do whatever you want, train them, but you
Yep.
just can't train every time you need a pool
Josh,
field or
sorry, that's
something.
not-
Fire department?
If you guys want part of that money, that's fine, but then anytime we need waters or anything for the firehouse, that's what that money goes for.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem with you guys doing
10 o'clock
stuff.
tonight, when we gotta have one of our wives run to Walmart to get a case of water for a fire. Because we're out of water at the firehouse. Bottled water for us to drink, that's what that money goes for.
But I have no problem with that.
Isn't it more for documentation of the water usage? Cause
Yeah, we
I
do a
thought I was
water
told
audit, but
Okay.
still, I mean,
that there's only a certain amount of loss you can have.
so we approached a feller hooked up to our fire hydrant from the railroad, I believe, right? And he got permission from the fire department to get water to use at the railroad. The railroad's a multi-billion-dollar corporation that could probably pay for their water, and they do pay for their water to the fire department, but there's no transparency there, you know what I mean?
Documentation.
And it needs to be, yeah.
Just
I
documentation.
also asked him when I first got here, hey, even when the fire is, you know, just give me an estimate of what your water usage is.
Because that comes up missing on your end,
It
correct?
does come up missing, but I
Okay.
mean, it's.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
But we mark down anytime we keep a log at the firehouse, like, hey, we went and filled this person's pool,
Okay,
3 loads. Then nobody's asked us for,
right, we just need to
That's what-
communicate.
yeah, we need to communicate.
Gotcha.
It'd be nice to actually get a form together to say, so, like, on this date, we got a house fire, or
Yep.
make it where he can access it, and we have access to it, so we can write down, like, hey, we estimate we use, because we can pump 1,250 gallons a minute.
Right,
So we pump for an hour.
gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, when,
On the railroad thing, I don't know of anybody that's talked to anybody from the railroad.
that's what we've told by the railroad guys, so.
Railroad guys.
Yeah, they may have talked to somebody at Sullivan and think that they're okay to still use it here, but we never get suggested to anybody from the railroad.
You wanna go first?
So like when the
Yeah.
Go first.
prison flushes their hydrants, I'll get once every month or two, they'll send me an email, hey, we use this much water flushing hydrants or whatever they did, you know.
They got a meter, they can meter how much water they shoot.
Yeah, but like you said, you know, basically what you
what you spit out. If, an estimate, I don't care, you know, we filled up the tanker 10 times on that house fire, or, you know,
Okay.
I don't care, just, you know, it's just, it looks a little, when you don't hear nothing back, you know what I mean?
Right.
You watch a tanker go from here back and forth to Paxton filling up a pool, and then you don't hear nothing, it's kind of like,
Yeah, we try to keep the water
Amen.
in the firehouse when we fill in and what we do with the
Well,
water. Cause that's what Joe wanted, but nobody ever told us what he was paying.
so what would be convenient for you, monthly, quarterly? Just let me know on a piece of paper, document it down, or?
Yeah, I can write it down and bring it to meetings and hand it to you before meetings. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
boys
perfect.
have
Yeah,
football-
that
Yeah.
works perfect.
Yeah,
Boys have football practice, I try to get somebody to bring you something of a estimated, because we try to make something with a date and what we did.
Yeah, that's cool, that's totally
We
cool.
shoveled water, or we had a house fire.
and if you can't make a board meeting, I mean, you can always give it to one of us or something too, I mean, just,
Yeah,
Yeah, that works.
and we'll pass it around, yeah.
that works.
That's what I got on water. Is there any questions on water?
I'm good on it. Do you need to use the restroom or anything?
No, we don't worry about that.
So on the wastewater side, the RAS pump should be back anytime. It'll be up the shaft made and it's being put back together. The southeast digester's ready to change out diffusers. The grit screen auger should be auger motor gearbox is getting being replaced. So I got that in the bed of my truck now. Went and picked it up. So it'll actually be fixed tomorrow. I will install it tomorrow. We had a power outage at the wastewater treatment plant. The generator ran for about 10 minutes and ran out of fuel, causing a bypass on the prison property.
Yep.
Had about 20 prison officials over there asking why their stuff ain't running. Yeah, the thing is topped off, tippity top. It was dead out of fuel. So. And the pipe on the bagger broke, and Justin put an I-beam up there and got it nicely supported, so it shouldn't sag, shouldn't break. We hauled out the geobag to the landfill. Main lift station 2 pump rail, service pumping machine come down and welded that back in place. It's been out of service since I got here. The pump was replaced, it was burned up. They took it to see if it could be repaired. We did have 2 extras in stock, that was nice. Ordered new rollers for the grit screen conveyor. Angie, I sent you the invoice for that. They sent me that today. Should be in the mail coming this way.
Okay.
And the scum pit for the west side, he sent me a quote from Service Pumping Machine. It's in the email at the wastewater plant. That's what I got for wastewater for now. And any questions on that? On the other, the data center that I mentioned last month, we had a meeting with them prior to the last meeting. We had an executive meeting and they were in there. And they decided that they would build their own water plant to supply their own bulk water. However, they want us to supply the potable water and the sanitary sewer. They plan on investing about $10 million in our water and wastewater infrastructure, so that's pretty nice. We're working with HWC and the data center on preliminary plans and services. I provided a map of what they're talking about doing right now. There's 2 different water options, one that loops around the facility and another one that just comes in and dead ends. It's up to the data center which one they do. So right now, we're doing our work orders through Silversmith. Silversmith doesn't provide like the meter number and the Neptune number. So when we open up a meter pit, that we know we're at the correct meter pit, because some of them are side by side by side. Like Keystone does that when they make a work order through Keystone, it costs a little bit more money than Silversmith. But everything's on that page, people's name, phone number, if we got it, all information, the work order request. I don't know that it comes across your phone like Silversmith does. That is a nice part of Silversmith. And then also, I mean, I thought, this is not my department, but Angie is doing her ledgers on a old-fashioned ledger. It's about 3.5 foot wide, handwriting. And there could be the Keystone voice or whatever you call it. When you can pay your bills through there, it comes out on a printer. Everything, all the ledgers done, taken care of, saves Angie time, saves us money and possibility, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's a bad
Right.
mathematician, but you know, when you look at that thing looks like it's from the 40s, and that's tough, you know, it's an old-fashioned way of doing it.
I think we need
Wait.
to actually look into if we can do away with
Which
something
I
like
think
that.
Angie is currently looking into that. But you wanted to go to your training and stuff first, right?
Yeah, I wanna ask them like what software and everything they use,
Right.
because I've already been told that like that computer system is from like 2016, so like have to upgrade our computer, we'll have to upgrade our software, and then we'll have to have them
Yeah.
come out and upgrade our internet just to be able to provide for the software for it.
Yeah.
And you go to your training,
The 10th to the 14th.
okay, so after that, then just bring what you find out at the next meeting, okay?
If you want, you can talk to my wife. She went through it, and there's a system that Indiana State wants you to use.
See, I figured there
So
was.
you have to take the ledger or whatever down to them so they can audit the books. This program she has is one they want that they can access anytime. So when an audit comes around, they can just log in, everything's right there,
They don't even have to come. So that'd be a great resource.
Alright.
And then we had a meeting the other day, there's some disaster funds going around for Sullivan County because of all the tornado and the several storms that we've had. So it's like close to $2 billion going around the state, but you know, there's some allocated for Sullivan County. Sullivan City got what, 7 million, I think they got for them. EDA and Thrive are grouping together on this. I know the Thrive lady, I've done business with her in other towns. Actually got a meeting with Duggar next week. I'll be more than happy to set up that meeting with Carlisle. We need to I got an email today that I can share with you guys on the stipulations and steps needed to do this. Water, wastewater, stormwater and wastewater are very good competitive projects. A generator project, which we got generators everywhere here, which is, that is a blessing. But, there's definitely some stuff that we could do here. Depending on the grade of the project, it could be anywhere from 60 to 80% project, so you have to match 20 to 40%. So if you guys want me to get with Chris and set up a meeting, I can do that. Set up the next board meeting, then special meeting, whatever you wanna do.
Yeah, we got that money.
Yeah. Cass,
Yeah, I don't need to.
so what is that, a motion?
So you're doing all the legwork?
You should
Sure.
set the meeting up for us.
Yeah.
So you're setting the meeting up for board members to be there, a specific board member,
Yeah,
you?
it's gonna be a board meeting, yeah. It can be an executive meeting. The only thing about executive meeting, you can't make a decision.
Correct.
She could just inform you of what's going on.
Right.
You can brainstorm about it. You can have a board meeting afterwards, you know, like we
Yes.
discussed
Okay.
earlier. However you wanna do it, we can do it right in the middle of this. You know, she has no problem with educating the whole town on that.
Yeah, set it up for next board meeting. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
so,
but the availability of funds is until it's gone. It's first come, first served.
I was
literally.
gonna say, I
So-
don't think you wanna set on that. If
So
it's
how-
first come, first served.
Yeah,
So
it's-
how about
it's
if we do
until
it-
It's gone.
since we have to put it in the paper still, correct?
Yeah, you have
And we
to
have
have two
to-
business
Well,
days.
Let him talk to her, get a couple of dates that she could show up. Then you guys can set your meeting based on what he finds out when
Yeah.
her availability is. Oh,
Alright, so reach out, honestly, the sooner the better, so if she can do it at the end of this
and,
week,
and that's no motion,
that would be great, if
because
she
he's doing
can't,
his own
aim
thing.
for next
When
week.
does the solving times run, or sorry,
Fridays.
solving take?
Fridays.
Fridays.
So I guess you would have to aim for next week.
Yeah. Do like the next,
The earliest of next
Tuesday.
week that you can.
Oh, she's,
I know there's a plethora of board meetings next week, so I'm doubting it's gonna be Monday or Tuesday.
gotcha.
Unless you guys wanna do it in the middle of the week, or middle of the day, it won't be Wednesday.
I can't do it middle of the day.
You have to be after 3:30.
That'd be after 6 for me.
I'll let you know what she finds out, or what I found out from her.
Thank you, Dustin.
I guess,
All right.
all I got.
Ms. Barnes, you're from the insurance, correct? Sorry.
It's okay. You're totally fine. It's my role. I was at Sullivan County yesterday, so you're
Nice.
totally good. So mine's easy. I sat with Angie. I think, he was also here as well. But biggest thing is it's a free program for you guys. We do work with like the city of Jasonville, Town of Chimera, Shelburne, Carlisle, and then we're pretty much partnered at this point with Sullivan County. I know Angie, because you guys do all of your guys' benefits are sponsored by the town and everything too. So I pulled some numbers for you guys. It isn't something that you guys do have to pay for them. You can do it as a payroll deduction and you can still get pre-tax benefits. It is life and supplemental health, so it is gonna be something like their life insurance, but it is gonna be a little bit different. They do get to keep it when they leave here. So as they're paying for it, or if it is employer sponsored, they do get to have it, everything good to go. And then if they leave here or if they ever retire, they do get to keep it and nothing changes. So pricing's never gonna change, fixed amounts are never going to change. So it's gonna be a little bit different than like a normal kind of insurance that you would get from like any type of job that you would have. We did it on an average of everyone's ages for your guys' employees, and so it's only about $626 a month for everybody for the exact same amount of coverage that they currently get in life insurance with the $50,000, and that also has an additional $200,000 accidental death on it as well too. And it is a paid up at 65 option, so it is what we call like a term and whole life hybrid. So the term gets to the age 100, it'll be paid up by the time they're 65, but the coverage stays until the age of 100. The only thing I honestly need from the board is just like a yes or no. If it's something that you guys want the program to be available to the employees, is just the biggest thing from you guys.
I just got one question, and this is something, again, in my field, is if they are a non-tobacco user, is there a discount for that?
So in typical insurance world, yes. So our company, so Globe Life, actually doesn't do gender, tobacco, or occupation rates. So typically, if you're a male, you're more expensive. If you smoke tobacco, it's more expensive. Occupations like wastewater is actually considered a dangerous occupation in insurance, so we don't do any of those. Everyone goes in at their height, their weight, and their age.
Okay. Since she's talked with you some, Angie, what are your thoughts? You
I'd
have
like to
any
get some more
feedback?
information about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a booklet for you guys as well,
Okay.
that I brought with me.
Yeah,
So
I
I have a
definitely,
paper copy for you too. It's a super easy process for
What
you
motion
guys.
was it to table it?
just motion to table.
Yeah, so you're more than welcome to. I'll be back, because I have to go back to the commissioners meeting for Sullivan County
Okay.
Was it the 18th or whatever?
I motion to table.
Yes, we just need, or I just would like some more information on it.
I brought it with me, so yeah, I'll leave it with you guys too.
Okay.
Thank you. All right,
All in agreement?
Yes.
aye,
Or whatever.
aye, Captain. All right, let's see,
I
Yep.
know.
I don't, oh, you have something?
Yeah, so for the police department, we need to get new body cams as well.
Yep,
So,
that's a must.
our current body cams that we have don't hold charge. Body cams are obviously not the cheapest. Thoughts on body cam wise? Like, what do other departments use?
I was talking to, the marshal, and he has a body camera that he used at his prior job
Okay,
that he likes a lot. Can you talk about that body camera you like?
like, does it come on, you have to hit a button?
So this is MeFi. It's one of the body cams that I use for a security company up in Terre Haute. It's what a lot of us use outside, of what the departments use. Departments use Exxon. Problem with Exxon is that you gotta order them in bulk, and they're not the cheapest at all.
Like,
So we utilize MeFi. It's voice activated, so if we get to any situation, we can activate it with our voice as well. You can also activate it with buttons on the side, and it also has the red button which stars any video footage that we need, so we can automatically go to a video that we're looking for right off the bat. We have an excessive amount of videos. And they run about $130, $200 max.
And is that with all the clips and everything?
Yeah, it comes with all the clips and everything else.
Okay.
so,
Is that what you prefer?
Cost effective, yes. Yes.
rough, when you say bulk, do you have a number on that?
No, I don't have an exact number on it.
It's like usually 50 or 100 bulk. My
Okay.
husband works for a city cop, so that's the reason why I'm
Okay, okay,
Yeah, we don't want to.
Usually when it's divided body, because it's in 50 or 100.
Yeah,
Okay.
you want three?
Yeah, 3 would be just fine.
okay,
Would you not want to go ahead and get 4 just to have a backup?
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, four,
So,
it's not a bad idea.
all right, so let's, how do you spell that? Or just send me, can you just like send me? Thank you.
All right.
Just because I want to make sure it's the right ones that you're talking about, I'm sure there's different ones. All right, so motion to vote for that,
I second, and I vote aye,
for
or
the
yes.
4 body cams, yes.
All right.
Okay,
Do you
is there,
Dash cams in the car as well?
I did send her a dash cam, I was looking at the possibly have one, we do not have a dash cam.
You do not have a dash cam.
At all.
so we probably need a dash
We don't
cam.
have a dash cam, we do need to look into, I talked to Ryan about, getting additional radios. 'Cause right now we have one radio, one functional.
Okay. Well, let's do one thing. You said dash cam, correct?
Yes.
What, have you looked at dash cam?
I'm gonna have to look more into, I want to see information on it, about how.
No, I definitely think that we need a dash cam. Should we, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I have no problem with the dash cam. Yeah.
All right.
You just want to get a 4 facing dash cam or one for both fore and rear?
Question.
Since there's not a,
Direction would probably be the best, I mean.
I think that would give you more
Yeah.
documentation.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Have
if you
it
take
wired
off
into
running,
the
you
lights
bang, bang
when
'em.
Lights come on and on.
That's what I-
It's on.
oh, yes,
That's
that's
how a
what
lot
I
of
was thinking.
departments
So
do.
like as soon as you turn on the lights, they turn on?
Yeah, we did, probably we have to get all that wired in to get closer that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said forward, backward? How'd you phrase
Forward
that?
facing and a rear facing,
Okay,
and they are light activated, along with voice, not only the camera, but the voice as well, so you can hear what he's saying.
okay.
I think there's a couple quotes on that.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of the First Amendment.
I can see
So, look that up. bring some quotes. I guess when we hold, I don't know, do we wanna wait a whole month, or do we wanna wait when we do the next board meeting for the other things that we got?
Can you have that information to us?
Yeah, I can get all the information to you guys.
And then just hold on to it until we decide on the next meeting, because obviously it's gonna have to be before a month.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then just bring it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then,
I have another question for him while you got him up here.
no, what was the other thing? You said one more thing.
Radios.
Radios. Thoughts
Yeah.
on radios, preferences?
That's kind of the non-negotiable.
Yeah, we kinda have to have radios. What did we get for the fire department?
Kenwoods.
You don't want
How much were those?
You don't want those.
Don't want those, okay.
Don't you want something that works with county and state?
What he's got was a pretty good radio. What radio is that you got? Kenwood.
Is that what you guys just said?
That's what.
No, they're Kenwoods, but
What do you have? He's got
It's-
Kenwood too.
yeah, it's a,
Yeah, they run on 800. The sheriff's department runs on 800.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their radio's about 8 times more sensitive than what we got.
yeah.
All right, so at the next meeting as well, have something for radios. We'll decide on it, because we need to do that sooner than later as well.
And then we'll vote on it next.
Yeah,
BEI usually people.
The ones you got is good, right?
the VEI, yeah, they only have one, or he only has one. And it seems like all of them work multiples throughout the week. So I'd rather them be safe than not be like, oh, hey, I forgot my radio.
Yeah, I'm saying we have one that works there.
It's the Kenwood,
Yeah,
runs on 800.
Okay. As long as they have one now that works.
Right. But we will just have to order more, or make a decision on that at the next. All right, also, I know I say a thing about Sullivan County Night Out.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay, I would like our police department to participate in stuff like that.
It's up to him.
So, yeah, I talked to him, he wants
Okay.
to. We need to buy things to like hand out, you know, like stickers,
Candy.
yeah. Do we want to get a tent? I mean, what if it's raining, they still conduct it?
Don't they usually do that inside or?
No, it's outside at the park.
Okay.
But I would definitely invest in just like a pop-up tent. I mean, they're usually less than $100.
The plumbers.
I was gonna say Academy, I mean,
Yeah.
so,
Do we need to just give like a window of
yeah, we need
here's how
to,
much you can spend?
For-
Because I don't know how much
well, and it's,
one of those
it,
costs.
yeah, and honestly, it won't just be, you know, National Night Out, like what if, I mean, Sullivan County does other events, like I want
Right.
them to participate in
No, I
it.
agree with that.
I mean, if they want to, that's totally up to your discretion,
There
but,
is a town promotion fund,
Town promotion fund?
so, yeah, you can,
how much is in that town promotion fund?
you got the, I
Use
usually
that
that's
website, they get you the best price, plus you can get it customized, you can get for a lot of police department, posted around it,
What website is that?
easy up.
Easy Up?
Well, that's more than I got. I was just
don't
like,
want
here's
to-
your little sheriff sticker off Amazon, so okay. I like that better.
When's your, when's the Sullivan County Night Out?
It is. Yeah, I was
Next
gonna say it's
Wednesday?
coming
We
up,
won't have it in time, but if.
but we
need
can order
one,
off
we can-
Amazon.
If we can get something in time. that's
It'll
what
be
I'm trying
here.
to say.
If you need one to borrow, that or something, I got one at home, it's 14 by 14.
Perfect.
That'd be awesome.
Easy up?
Yep.
All right, so
Very easy to go.
get with Josh about that. As for, I guess we'll use the promotional if you guys are in agreement with it.
There's 400
let's-
in it.
Make a motion for that real quick.
All right, motion to discuss?
Or
Or no, just a motion to talk about,
No,
No, it should be a motion to vote to
no. What you
do
want
that
is,
easy.
what do you want him to do? What's your purpose?
buy things for the sheriff's or our marshal's department
Don't do
to
it like that.
promote, have things for the community to give out to children, basically.
Okay, that's
So, like-
your motion.
Yeah.
Okay. Motion to vote.
No, you make a second.
Second.
Go second.
third.
We just.
Any discussion?
That's your 20%.
I agree.
Okay, president calls for a vote.
Call for a vote.
Call for a vote.
Okay. Yes.
Yes,
Third, yes.
okay.
That's close enough.
So honestly,
All in favor?
all right, so
I
we'll.
like that one.
We're gonna get
you
them
have
trained
access to
yet.
Amazon. If not, we definitely need to get you access to Amazon because the one that did it is no longer with us.
Do walk-ins, I mean, with you, I mean,
It's on the computer.
yeah, I can see it on the computer too, so.
Is it logged in and everything for our account? So just get on the computer and order what you need or get with Angie and be like, hey, but definitely get stuff to give out, you know? Awesome. Anything else?
Anybody got a question?
Nope, that
Oh.
that was my question.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
What's up, Dustin?
Or is that, sign on the table, or
Oh,
table,
yes.
you gonna vote on it, or how do I proceed with
Oh,
that?
Yeah. We need to figure this out. What funds was this gonna come out of?
That can come out of the COVID fund.
The COVID fund,
How much is left in the COVID fund?
64,000.
64,000 left in the COVID fund.
Does that go under what we put in for, under COVID fund?
That can be used as
Because we have stipulations. So if we, you said how much is left?
64,000.
Okay, so if we do 64,000 and it's how much?
The cheaper one was 26,210.
is that the one you recommended, the cheaper one?
That's the one I see everywhere.
Is that the one you see where?
All right, so
It's through
is that
Bureau
after
Custom
tax?
Graphics,
So
and you
26,
You
let's
see
say
that,
roughly
the
26.
HCI everywhere.
That leaves-
No, it'll, look, the sales tax is zeroed out already.
And it's
Well, I mean,
got-
like,
it's
this
got
is
a
the total, is
5-year
what I'm.
Yeah.
Labor parts, all
So
that.
that leaves 38 for,
So they'll install it
what's
as
the
well?
38 for sidewalks?
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we had-
Yeah, or any other upgrade,
Because it has to be
Public
used by the
areas.
end of the year and
right.
if we're well, honestly, we have to hire out for sidewalks too. We don't have a price on that.
True.
So how can we
I'll just motion to table
table it
this.
for right now?
Yeah.
I guess we have to have our quotes on sidewalks first and then depending on what that is,
That's up to you.
if it equals out.
You got a motion.
All right.
Motion to table.
Motion second.
Third.
Well, you're supposed to say all in favor.
Call
So
for
call
vote.
for a vote.
Aye.
Call for vote.
President has to say call for a vote, so that would be you.
Aye.
Yes. All right. I would like to open it up to the floor to see if anybody else has anything. Nobody's not done.
Yeah, no one's signed in. Keep
But we
it
also
to 2
didn't-
minutes.
30, I think it's 30.
2 minutes. It's already 9 o'clock. I've worked 18 hours so far.
Well, I still would like to speak about the splash pad. Where,
Go ahead.
is that
All right.
I've been down there, looked, about putting it where the south side, down there in that flat area, but does that flood?
I'm not sure. That
Steve?
flat area on the south side of
Hey,
the
Steve. Hey, Steve.
Carolyn. Okay.
Is he breathing? Hey, Steve,
Stick with it.
welcome back.
An exciting meeting, how can you sleep?
Down there when you mow, there on the south side where that where the playground equipment is, does that low area flood, or is it wet, or does it stay pretty dry?
It's wet.
Is it wet? So then we probably need to tile it. I don't know how much you want to spend on it, how much we have to spend. I know that there's if we will match through donations and things like that, that's what some towns, there's a $50,000, 50/50, that's $100,000. I figure this, by the time you get everything done, it's probably gonna run you about $150,000 to $200,000. I did take an informal poll, again, it was just informal on Facebook. 40% of the people did want a splash pad.
Did or didn't?
Did not, did. Voted
Okay.
for the splash pad. 30% voted for sidewalks,
Okay.
and 20% voted for housing grants for improvements for the low income, and then 10% was a couple other things.
What were the other things? Just out of curiosity.
A community center for children. Another one was something to help the elderly. Was what two other people made recommendations. So obviously, people do want this. I'm going to have to, I would like, it'll be a non-recirculator. That's a given. So the water that's used will be a one-time thing, will get pumped back into the sanitation system. It just cycles, don't cycle around and get anything. It goes back in, goes to the wastewater plant, done.
Right.
The size of it, there's a pretty good area down there, but I need to go talk to some of these other towns that have them. I want to find out what kind of material they're using for the surface, who they used, who did the installation, what they like about it, what they would do different if they had a chance to do it again. So this is going to involve some travel. But my understanding is there's not a no smoking policy in the vehicles. They're smoke tainted. I don't do secondhand smoke. I just need approval from you guys. It's okay for me to travel these, and I get paid for the federal rate of 70 cents a mile.
Where are you driving to?
Well, I don't know. I'll probably go to Bicknell, Vincennes. I don't know if Terre Haute's got them. Linton's got one. Again, how big are they? See, that's what I want to see. How big those are, how many kids they got playing at them. I just need some information. And the best way to get information is to call them, set up a meeting with them. 900
Well-
square feet.
We'll have to
Not
figure
gonna,
it out.
like, he's wanting this, now we have to hire out for sidewalks, splash pad. There's not gonna be enough money for that,
So just table it then?
now that we don't have sidewalks for in-house anymore.
Okay
So,
then.
yeah, motion to table it.
Okay, then I'll
Second.
scratch it for now. Let me know if and when you want me to go back to it.
I don't know. I hate that.
So will the people.
Be nice for the kids, but yeah, no, we,
Okay, well, that's kind of what I was wanting, for, looking for grants and things of that nature. Because all the grants are starting to open up for next year.
oh yeah, absolutely.
And they have to be completed by November of 2026, most of them.
Okay.
So that's why I was wanting to get it
All in favor
early.
of the motion?
Because some of these are monthly, some of them
I
are quarterly,
voted.
some of them are once a year coming in the
So what
spring.
if we get a grant for, is what he's saying? If we get a grant,
Well, I'm not gonna look for a grant because I'm not gonna have any information to.
but
Because
now,
what they're gonna want is
a plan.
your plan. Here's what it's gonna cost us. Not that we need money. Well, how much can we get? Then we'll build.
So if he doesn't go and look at the different splash pads and start,
Well, just think about it.
I just
And
go on
let
the
me know
internet
next
and
meeting.
look up some splash pads and go from there.
Would it be, just, since you're just now starting to look at them, would you have to go look at them, or could you sit there and just make phone calls?
I like going to look at it, talk to the people. The people will be more, their facial expressions will tell you more than what they will on the phone.
But you can call and try to get something figured out, like, okay, I understand your facial expression, I'll tell you more.
And me looking at it, again, I'm one of these hands-on people. And, and I don't want to see what it is, because I've never been to a
all
splash
right.
pad outside of a condo. Those are the
So
ones they put in those.
for now, we'll table it for, or we made the motion to table it. We talked about it, vote. Call for a vote,
Call for,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, here was a question that was posed to me. And again, you'll be able to answer this quicker than I, and I'm glad you're here. How many fire runs are there done within the town of Carlisle in a year? Approximately.
Right now, since they're sending us on medical, I'd say we're pushing probably 40.
So you're doing a lot of, what do you do on the medical side of it?
We got oxygen, or like if somebody has an like somebody's bleeding, we can stop it. Most times it's lift assist because a lot of people on the ambulance need help.
So what do you take when you guys respond to that?
We take township truck,
Township truck?
because we're trying to get one truck certified as a rescue. So,
Because the person, actually, a few people's asked me this, and I said, I can't answer it, but I'm glad you're, why does the town need a fire truck when there's a township fire truck?
because it's an incorporated town, you can pay the township to cover your incorporated town, or you can talk to the state and become incorporated in the township as well.
Okay. I hope you said that all into that, because I'm not even gonna try to say it to them.
Alright.
It's an incorporated town, so they are responsible for their own fire protection.
Okay.
The township has to cover everything in the township, but if it has an incorporated town or city in it, they are responsible for it. If the city or town wants to pay the township for coverage, they can do that, but they are responsible for having fire protection coverage.
Okay. That was one of them. That one you guys, I'm not even gonna bring up. You guys carry AED devices?
We will, once we become certified in rescue, because to have an AED on your fire truck, it has to be a certified rescue to the state of Indiana.
Okay. Now, can the town hall have an AED device?
Yeah, you do have it operating for rescue use.
Yeah. That
They
was,
have to be trained to use it though, correct?
no.
No, if it is in a public space, you do not, because they give you step-by-step instructions. If you have it in a police car, they have to be trained on it.
Okay.
Or we have to be trained on it. But if it's in a public place, anybody to access.
Be something to look into.
Because
Yeah.
all you do is you press a button, and it says.
Right, it tells you what to
Yeah,
do.
it tells you everything.
Tells you if it will or will not shock. It's kind of dummy proof. But that was something somebody asked about. How come there's not, this is a public space, every place they go?
I mean, honestly, comes back to, I would like all our employees to be CPR certified, just in case something happens. I mean,
Well,
they rely on each other too.
I would say have one here in town hall and have one out at the sewer plant.
Oh,
Are they pricey?
that was what I was gonna be.
Yeah.
How expensive?
Yeah,
That's exactly why we ain't got.
then now, since you're gonna put one there, you have to have somebody in charge of it, they're gonna sign off on it every month, saying, battery's good, it's hazard.
So the same thing, like you have to do
If somebody
with
doesn't use it, and it's bad, then.
more liable.
Liability.
You also have to have a certification.
I'm signing it,
Because
I'm signing it, I'm
company
signing it.
with certification have to install it.
Do they?
You can just like order on it and
Can go Amazon and
She got it.
yeah, I was like, they're usually the easiest one versus like.
Okay, well, that's something that you can be looked into, you know. Again,
Okay.
and
No, it's a good thought though.
maybe I can look for some grant money for that, can I do
You also
that?
gotta find a person to come in every month and certify it
Well,
too.
no, not certified, just verify the battery.
Well, that it works.
You don't have to have somebody certified to do that.
Just-
So who's the person that would do it?
And you can check it once, all you gotta do is push a button and it tells you if the battery's covered.
There's
It just have a sheet and check it off, just,
yeah, up in the corner of ours at work, we have a check mark. When the battery gets low, it flips to an X. And on the pads, it has expiration date. So you look at expiration
So-
date, you got a sticker on there, you peel off, it on front of the AD, look for a check mark, okay, that date's still good, I'm done.
I'm glad you knew more about those than I did.
Hey, you know what? Come back with a price. For me, I mean, I don't know their thoughts, but if you could get a quote or something on it,
Yeah, I'll find
we can
pricing
look
for
at
you.
it. Can't see.
Is the town hall considered handicap accessible?
Is there a ramp?
Is the doors, the question about the doors,
36 inches, yes, they are,
they can get through those?
yes.
I didn't know if they had to be automatic sprinklers, that's what somebody was questioning. Saying, well, what happens when a person tries to come in with a wheelchair, can they get in?
Yes, they
You
can,
might see somebody come in with a wheelchair, I'm out there to help them.
yeah, they can get in with a wheelchair, but I think the handicap
Unassisted?
spot's on the wrong side,
Yeah.
last I looked at the ADA.
Okay, I was just, again. And here's one that's gonna be real easy to answer. And I told him that I would get the copies of them. We're back to the old, oh, they're filling up their personal vehicles out sewer plant again.
Who is? I have filled up my tank 4 or 5 times.
Again, I don't know the who,
because-
they just said it was being done. I said, hey,
Well, I'll explain to it.
well, there's a law
Struggles in the shop with the transmission.
There's a law.
Okay.
that you guys are doing it. That's all I have to
So
say.
go ahead, I mean, educate me on the law.
We have fuel logs. but
No,
they're
no,
not
that was
being
something
utilized.
that was passed before you was hired.
Okay.
We're supposed to have fuel logs that are filled out every month.
With what?
Now, I can fill out a fuel log.
Like
But when
anytime,
everybody else
so,
takes a vehicle home and I'm supposed to be the superintendent and I'm required to drive my own vehicle home and back and forth, I know you don't care, Cass, but that's fine with me.
Well,
I didn't say I don't care,
Actually,
honestly,
It's like,
You
because
guys just
everybody
changed that
here,
tonight.
Steve, Justin, and Angie drive a vehicle home.
that got changed tonight though, nobody's driving a
Yeah,
vehicle
but-
home.
Okay, then I don't get no more gas. That got changed too.
Well, I'm not,
Steve's transmission went out in his truck and was in the shop. He was using his personal vehicle to go from plant to wells to plant, so I told him to fill it up. It's on me, not him.
well,
Move
I
on.
drive
Let's
back and
move
forth
on.
all the time.
well, I mean,
For
just,
a special-
but the logs aren't being kept, is what he's saying. He didn't know nothing about the logs.
Emergencies that go on at the water and wastewater
Log
plant.
stopped.
And I get called,
Do
like,
what?
I get called
We need
every
to-
5 seconds.
we need to
So
start
going forward, we need
enforcing.
to start completing logs, that was
Well, that-
already passed.
That was passed a long time.
So Steve, anytime that you use it to fill
I have not
up
been
any
trained on
equipment,
Well, you just put your,
Any
what the
fuel
vehicle
comes out.
was,
you
Log.
put where you start, where it is
mileage.
at,
gallons, date,
There should be.
and the vehicle.
it's
Yeah. You
self-sufficient,
still
but I
have
will
sheets?
explain it to you.
There should have been log papers out there.
So should I have been getting mileage back and forth every day when everybody else was driving their vehicles back and forth?
No, because we didn't vote for you to do that, we just voted to hire you to cover.
Okay.
Unless if you
I
use
understand.
your personal vehicle on town business, and then there's a discussion for that.
But you, when you come in, you park it and use the town truck, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So really,
Like
he
everybody
should have
else.
been paid mileage, not just
One.
fueled up, right? Is that where we messed up? Okay,
Okay, we have fuel.
all right.
Now, this one here I was involved in, and the person was very, very upset about one of our employees. I'm not gonna say who, but apparently they said if it happens one more time, they're going to call the Civil Liberty Union and file a lawsuit against the town
For discrimination.
for discrimination.
Okay.
Yeah, that was brought to my attention too.
And that's a very serious accusation,
What's the accusation?
that they were discriminating them because of nationality.
And it's not the first complaint that we've had.
And I've also heard that,
That's not fireable? Like immediately you'll get a couple.
We don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
We don't even know what they're talking about.
this, I got this straight from the person, they told me that they was, they said it happens one more time, you can go tell the board that, I will file a suit. And this person was very upset about it. And I said, somebody in, I can't imagine anybody doing that. And then I have since found out there's been, I hate to say the words, people being rude to the public. So I think there may be a call for some diversity training.
We can, whatever
Please
feelings
don't
are.
stop talking out of turn.
How can he talk and I cannot?
I
Okay,
gave her,
You're incompetent, you're.
Thank you. Have a good night.
good night.
Have a good night. Have a good night. See ya.
Get him out.
Evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lawyer calling.
Touch anybody.
But at any rate, that's just something I wanted to bring up to you, that
No.
everybody's aware of it.
because here's why I'm upset about the firing part, okay?
Oh, let's
It's
not go
not
back
how you
there
did,
again.
it's not, it's, we do have discrimination that's being accused of us. Okay, we have
That's what-
lawsuits coming for that. We have name calling,
Okay.
or whatever word you wanna say,
Harassment.
harass, we're having employees.
No, I'm sorry, the proper term is hostile work environment.
Yeah.
And lawyers will handle that, let's move on.
But how are we gonna take action going
We'll see
forward?
when it comes up.
Okay, there you
So-
go.
If we have a lawyer, they can contact them, we'll go from there.
I would like to motion, we either need a video or somebody to train us on how we talk, because you guys are blue collar and you think that it's okay to call people stupid and it's okay to call people by names or tell them that they are retarded or they're something. That's not okay. I don't like that. So it's not just discrimination. There's words being used to hurt people that makes them feel like they're incompetent and they can't do what they're supposed to do. So across the board, there needs to be some type of,
I'm sure you guys can get some type of training video.
Like I said,
Everybody has
it
to
didn't
watch
come
and
up
sign off.
until we fired 2 people, so.
but it's
we
been
have a
said, it's been
lawyer.
brought to our attention,
No, no,
it's
no.
been brought to me
Hey.
before a meeting, but I leave
This is,
stuff
this is
for
somebody
the,
from the public.
yeah, but I
This ain't
bring
an
it to.
employee that's saying this.
Well, they need to come to the board, we don't know what they're talking about.
I do, 'cause they
That's not
talk
the
to me. And that's-
that's not the voice for discrimination, that's a whole different person.
I know, I don't know what they're talking about. How can you fix something you don't know?
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
You'll let Rick fight their battles?
No,
they
I
need
was
to come
there.
talk to us.
That's why we
Alright.
bring it to the board meeting, we don't make
Okay.
decisions outside of a
It
board
is.
meeting.
The only other,
9:16
So I
or
motion-
17.
To look into, somebody give me a word,
the diversity training video.
a diversity
I
training
think that's the
video
best I can come up
and
with.
how you communicate with your, since you're
Coworkers.
superior, coworkers.
A workplace diversity video.
Workplace, I think in mine is called workplace,
Superior to nobody.
Steve? You're gonna have to watch the video.
Alright,
And if something is like,
I'm okay if we find a video and have everybody watch it.
Maybe you might be able to even go to the library.
all right,
Maybe it's
so we
free of
discussed
charge.
it, call for a vote.
So here, vote.
Yes.
Yay.
All right,
Of course, this probably ain't a good time to bring this up, Steve. But they asked me,
You're not done yet?
when's
Oh,
the stripe gonna get put down on 41?
What's that?
The stripe? You know, it's the lane divider?
Well, it was scheduled for this week.
Is it really?
It was. I don't know.
Well, it's on your agenda and it's not been forgotten. And that's all I wanted to hear. That's all they want to hear.
all right, so what do we have for water adjustments?
We have Wiley.
We have Wiley. What's going on with this one? He's on top.
What do you have?
We're doing an adjustment. Someone elaborate. Please,
I'll explain that to you if you'll allow me to.
please do.
Alright. On April 14th, I believe the boys said that they changed his meter, which was never changed. Numbers were given on that meter that was not in the pit.
Okay,
So when Justin read the meters, we got a 0 read. The 0 read was, I guess, understood by the meter being changed. It starts at 0. Okay? The next month, so that would be, so that's the 516, from 415 to 515, they got a 0 read. Okay, we thought that the meter was changed. The boys filled out paperwork saying the meter was changed. So we thought it was okay, because it was 0.
Right.
Come out and didn't change the meter, because you can tell on the 5-1 that the previous reading was 1,000, the current reading was 1042, and then on 7-1, it continued with 1042 to 1135. which come up with 93 cons, which is 2 months worth of
Mm.
usage. Okay?
So a double charge
And it's,
them.
yeah, double
It caught
charge
up with
them.
itself.
So on the payment page on that month, they were charged a minimum.
Gotcha.
So I talked to Angie and Mr. Wiley saying, since you paid the minimum there, our minimum is up to 3,000 gallons. So I asked Angie to adjust Mr. Wiley's minimum or his bill for $3,000 or 3,000 gallons, $3,000 ago. So that's what the $25 dollar adjustment was.
Okay.
So then, the last month, he got another zero read, which is possible to get a zero read. Those antennas that'll ping out, the ping every 30 to 45 seconds. I don't know exactly what the time interval was. But if Justin's outside of that circle, when it pings, drives through, and it pings again, you don't get the read, right? So it comes up zero. So on the zero read, and I educated Angie and I educated Justin on the zero reads, we have to have a meter read when she sends him out. She gets a zero consumption report right after he turns in his stuff. She hands it to him, and he was under the impression that if my stuff was working correctly, then it's okay. And I educated Justin on that's not okay. We need the actual meter. He needs to open it up and get an actual meter read off of that. So on that zero read, Angie has a note up there to, when she goes back into billing, because you only can access, or I don't know if you can access billing anytime, but when she accesses billing again, on the 7/16, she's gonna credit him 3,000 gallons. So that 1135 is gonna go to 1165, and then when they read meters again, whoever reads them, it'll be whatever they do. She'll put in 1165 for the previous read. The current read will be whatever it is, 1,200 or whatever. So each time he's paid a minimum, he's got a credit for 3,000 gallons. And that's what your minimum is up to 3,000 gallons. So I gave him the maximum amount of water usage that he paid for. So that's what that stuff is.
Right on.
Okay. Thinking of that, we do meter reads on 14th, 15th? That's in 10 days. Who's doing the meter reads now?
I'll do meter reads.
Okay. I haven't read all these. Be a leak for 7 months?
Is that Elena?
No, it's David Purcell. Had a leak in February and March, leak fixed, took off an average of 7 months.
No, I took the average of their 7-month bill to adjust for the leak.
Okay,
Gotcha.
okay, that makes more sense. Gotcha. What about this one? All it says is Susan Brown, Jessica Bailey.
Justin actually went out, checked. Justin profiled it, and
Which one is this?
Susan Brown, 405 Terman.
Brick house.
So on 405 Terman, right after he read, the meter was changed. The meter that he read is non-profilable. It's the old meter.
Yeah.
All I did was confirm that the reading that Justin got on his, on the Neptune was the same that was on the meter. I dug through the back of the truck to find the meter. I confirmed that it was the same reading, so I can't say how she used it, but it did go through the meter.
And I asked Angie asked me what we was doing with that today, and I suggested to her that since she didn't have her annual adjustment, to give her an annual adjustment.
Okay. I talked to you about that one.
Toilet leak.
Yeah. Legal system. Okay. Alright. That's all I got. Anybody else have anything
That's all I
else
got.
that,
No,
that
we're
didn't?
good.
Okay. Anybody out there?
Did you make a motion for the adjustments?
Motion to accept the judgments. Vote.
Second.
All in
Aye.
favor?
Call for a vote. Yes. So all in favor?
Aye.
Alright, Souders.
We're still down 6 radios on town for the fire department. I didn't know if we're gonna get those.
There's several down at the wastewater plant. I don't know if they're the same ones.
These are the new DHS.
Okay.
So we're getting,
So say.
I've been working with the county to get a whole new repeater system instead of Carlisle and having to buy a repeater, spend $60,000 on a repeater. I'm trying to get the county to go for a grant to redo the whole repeater system for the whole county.
That'd be awesome.
That would be for sheriff's, ambulance. It won't be for 800, it'd be for all of our vehicles.
Okay.
Just want to let you guys know, we did get the new Township 104 in service, the crew cab engine. Or something else. Did you ever get the SAM.gov?
It's pending right now.
It's been a-
I couldn't redo it because it was in Susan's name and it's illegal to renew it in somebody else's name, so I had to go through all the stuff and I actually did that, not last Friday, but the Friday before, so it's pending authorization.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The manufacturer is already, the 6 radios that we're still down, I don't know.
Right on.
Anybody else have anything, if you didn't sign in?
All right, motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta be. Yep.
Go for it, Nina.
Okay, first of all, I would like to compliment the town board for hiring an officer that's not afraid to pull people over, and I'm really glad to see that there's a female on the board. Second of all, what you talked about the, community service, I used to work for community corrections in a different place,
Uh-huh.
and they were always looking for people in the community, places that were people in the community. And then also, there is a possibility, and I'm not with the grant for a long time, but through the criminal justice system, that maybe we'll get a grant or something that would help regulate the cameras.
Uh-huh.
And, third, or not third, but I really think it's disappointing the way you guys are all allowed Cassie to be treated. And I'm saying this because I don't know any of you guys really in this town anymore. I grew up here, moved away, and recently, not a few years ago, moved back. But I think it's a disgrace. I also think it's a disgrace to sit here and let employees that are no longer employees be treated like this. Sitting here, I have been discrimination or engagement.
Okay.
This is gonna have everything in it.
Okay.
Everything free. This is gonna be, cause we do all inquiries term. The group term is the one that I was talking about earlier. So it has a 25-year-old and a 45-year-old in it for 25,000. I can give you more like definitive quotes and everyone. I know it's kind of like a hot mess right now too. You guys are not required to pay for this stuff. So like Israel and like Shelburne and everybody, what they do is they just do payroll deductions for it, and that's the additional thing that they can pick up. So you guys don't have to do any type of monetary like sponsorship or anything. If you want to, that's totally fine, but you don't have to. So it can just be free for you guys, and then give them the option to use a presentation with them, and then it kind of just goes from there too. Yeah, and then and then I'll be here, cause there's just a packet that I have to fill out for you guys, because our corporate office always has this. So I just like, that's all your guys' information. And then you just see what happens. So I have this for you too. I will be at the Sullivan County. I